I forgot to change the name. Oops, shit.
Zombies getting two-pieced.
Podcast.
Oh my god.
Boop. Oh, wait. There you go. Podcast.
Oh my god, they're blowing up.
So we going off of Sam's list or we going off of your list? I'm confused.
Sam's.
It's Sam's list.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, but just less.
He's got out my bullshit that I was just throwing up in there. That's what he did.
Yeah, he simplified it.
Yeah. There we go. Update that shit. All right.
These zombies getting two-pieced.
All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? You ready to get this bitch on a roll?
Already put you on a roll.
Huh?
Huh?
What you mean by that? what you mean by that, bro?
Don't matter, dog.
You know what he meant.
In case y'all want something to look at. I
don't watch a trash ass gameplay.
Oh no, that's gonna be great. Yeah, give y'all something to look at while we talk about bullshit.
You're bullshit. But all right, cool. I sent that. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Everybody ready?
Yeah, dog.
I got maybe potentially meeting someone at a neutral site after I come back from Orlando.
Don't get kidnapped.
Oh, at a hotel? Okay.
Wait.
You can get.
Is who I think it is. We talked about this person earlier.
Oh, please don't. Please, why?
I hate this man.
I'm curious. I am curious. Now I want to know.
Curiosity killed the fucking cat.
Man. I am curious.
Somebody tell the man leave the military woman alone.
Please.
Bro, protection will be used.
I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. You might as well stop.
That's it. That's a number 2.
Thank you, bro. You need to stop, dog.
Well, I got time to
These army
decommit.
For everybody.
I got time to decommit.
I'm gonna tell you this now. Regardless of that meat, don't take that shit serious.
She not coming to my house. Shit, she might steal something.
Nah, for real.
These zombies getting the master 2-piece.
But nah, all right, let's get this show on the road. Hello, welcome to Talking to the Lens. I'm your host, that boy Mike U, aka Lens Mickes. I'm here talking with the lens. We talk about everything to do with the lens. All right, camera, videos, sports. What's so funny? What did I do wrong?
I'm sorry.
All right, cameras, videos, sports, music, everything that does with the camera. I guess. Yeah. All right. Today I here with the normal crew with the new member who puts a baby on the show, but a new member who finally decided to show his face. All right. I'm gonna start from right and go to my left. All right. First, I'm gonna start with my boy Sam. All right, aka the Cowboys lawyer, aka D Nick's attorney.
Hey, that is correct. All of the above, sir. You make sure you introduce me correctly like this every time.
Oh my god!
Every time. What's up, y'all?
Shit. Yeah, you already know. All right. Next, we got my boy Fazo. All right, aka the streamer. All right, aka the gamer. AKA the photographer. You feel me? AKA meant to put it on.
Not today. Not right now.
Not right now, but you know.
It's something slight.
Yep. Y'all low key the same nigga, ain't?
You said what?
Y'all low key the same person, ain't it?
Who?
Is it about me and Fazo?
I swear that's a Mike. Facts.
Hell no. Please don't ever never, ever put me in a type of bracket with Michael. Please, never.
Wow. What you trying to say, bro? Because you talk about football, you definitely not in my bracket, bitch.
And you talk about everything else, you definitely not in my bracket. You might have football, but basketball, I will whoop the shit out you.
You gotta be there.
All right, then.
All right.
All American.
But anything else, please, never, ever. I'm the one that I was the one that put Michael on the shit. God damn it! I'm the one that helped him get his goddamn wardrobe right.
Yeah. I appreciate you, my brother.
Nah, all the shit that he wears, that's not fully me. That's still his old ways. But whenever he be putting the spit on, that's because of me.
When actually the
and
time
them shoes, I got him into the shoes.
Yeah,
but nobody is on my shoe level.
Nah,
nobody is.
I give you that. One. But
these niggas, nah.
Next up, all right, we got the other co-host. All right, my boy D Nick. All right, aka the DJ, aka the skater, aka Mr. Wrong Decisions. Cause what you plan on doing is a wrong decision. That's why I put that in there.
Well, hold on, I'm doing more research as we speak.
Okay, I think you do more research. All right.
I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta go though.
That ain't the one.
No.
That ain't the one.
No, not that. Even I know that's a no-go.
The military grip is something serious. That's all I know.
Bro, I know you don't want that.
Goodness.
You don't want that.
You want that military grade? That's boy tripping.
Military grade fucked up, dog. It's used and abused.
I'm just saying. Lee. Well, go ahead.
But last,
introduce me some more. No, you ain't done. Give me more names,
nigga.
Boy. The man
next nigga, the fuck you talking about? Ain't that important, nigga? God damn it. Nigga said, nah, more days. Nigga, no. I ended it already. All right, but last but not least. All right. Along the way, the person who I've been trying to get on this pod for a minute. Since we were in Korea together, I've been trying to get this man on the pod. Oh, hey, yeah, all right. All right, AKA, all right, my boy Ham, AKA. I ain't got no AKA. But say Ham, you gotta give me some AKA, bro. I wasn't ready for this. I was prepared for this. Okay, Chef Ham, okay, AKA Chef Ham. You feel me, Chef Ham? He be whipping up in the kitchen.
Nah, change that, bro. Drop that, bro.
Chef Ham, a little cliche, dog.
I'm a technician now, bro. I fuck with cars and shit. I work on Corvettes.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Corvette.
Yes, sir.
All right, but welcome my boy Ham to the podcast, y'all. All right, love to have you here, my boy. But let's get into let's get straight into it. All right. Oh my goodness.
Like a bitch. We all know this.
All right, nigga. All right, NBA playoffs, right? Bust and sleeping giants, right? The NBA playoffs, we're at the conference finals now. Looking real lopsided on both sides this year. All right. The Lakers
game started.
It did.
Yeah,
it's about that time. Lakers playing right now, but are down 3-0 to the Denver Nuggets. All right, and then we have on the other side the Celtics down 3-0 to Jimmy Butler.
Jimothy.
With the Heat. Right? So D-Nix, I know you're a Celtics fan. How do you feel with the what's going on right now, man? With your team, bro?
We just get on the next season.
Next season, nah. Y'all gotta take Himothy.
Bro.
Jimmy.
Go ahead and just forfeit this game. You start over.
Jimothy on that ass.
And,
look at this late ass bitch.
And then we'll just start over next season. We are clearly defeated. If you saw in the press conference, we're defeated. Our hearts out of it. Still got the cleanest hairlines in all the league, though. My heart is defeated too. I'm kaput. Listen, I can't say nothing.
You can't say nothing.
I feel like Stephen A. when the Knicks lost. That's all I can say. I don't know,
man.
But if they win this game, if they win the next two, I'll have hope again.
Okay,
but I doubt it. I have a heavy heart tonight.
Do you think Jason Tatum can pull something out his ass the next game?
It's not a matter of if Jason Tatum can pull something out his ass. Can we stop fucking Jimmy Butler? That's the problem. Because Jason Tatum can put up 50, but if Jimmy Butler put up 55, it don't matter.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Jimmy Butler been playing bully ball with y'all this entire, like, he low key like, what the word I want to use? He made y'all his bitch. Like, in the most respectful. Nah, that ain't respectful. He had been respectful when he hooping. They man had that been no type of respectful. They man been.
There's no adjustment to it. It's just straight up just because they keep talking about, are you making the right adjustments? So there's no adjustment to once Jimmy, the adjustment is putting tape on everybody's mouth and not saying shit to Jimmy. Like, let him play normal.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I think both out of the 3 games, y'all said something to Jimmy, and Jimmy clapped back both times. One was a role player. That's the crazy part. One was a role player. He's not a star. He's somebody who haven't really done nothing.
Why is this so hard? Why is it? And I said this at the beginning of the season. I said, I love Marcus Smart. I do. They need to get Rondo. I said at the beginning of the season, this is when Rondo would have came into play.
To put on
for Jimmy this series.
Jimmy
no, not to guard him, but to set up the defense, to be that IQ, to help the coach. That's what I'm saying. Because he does this all the time. Playoff Rondo for a reason. Playoff Rondo versus playoff Jimmy. I would love to see that. IQ versus just pure dog. This is when I said this would have been the perfect time to utilize Rondo. Let Marcus Smart come off the bench.
Now, my question to you on that one: you think Marcus Smart will want to come off the bench?
Doesn't matter. We trying to win championships. Are you for yourself?
It don't matter. Shit, it don't matter what the player fucking.
I mean,
it's whatever the team wants.
True, but if you want to see incidents, especially in basketball, where players are not fucking with it.
Marcus Smart is a replaceable asset.
True.
Let's keep it a buck. True. He's replaceable. I'd rather have Rondo than Marcus Smart, and then just go get me a defensive-minded player that I could switch out with Rondo when I really need defense at the point guard position.
Okay.
Because you already got shooters, you already got scorers. You need someone that can set people up. And Rondo is that type of player that you're not going to disrespect him. He's been around the league. He's made championship runs. He's been there. He knows it.
True.
I said this you can roll the tape back. I said this at the beginning of the season. They need to get Rondo or Lonzo Ball before he got hurt.
That's great. I know going into the season, I had high expectations for the Bulls. I lucky little upset.
Lonzo is too expensive.
Yeah, he is.
Either or. I was just saying.
You think it's still gonna be a Bull?
Yeah. As long as the Bulls trust, believe in him, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's a great player.
Okay. Now
I ain't got nothing else to say.
Yeah,
I'm hurt. I have a heavy heart tonight.
I hope Ham gonna say something. He's a Heat fan. He. I know he hype about this Heat, and Jimmy Butler just dogging y'all right now.
I ain't necessarily a Heat fan. I'm more of a Jimmy fan because I kind of admire, you know what I'm saying, how he got to where he at type shit.
Mm-hmm. Based
upon like how his childhood was. So I just respect the hell out of him. That's really what it is. When he go, I'm at. That's what I'm at. You feel me?
Okay, I feel that. So like kind of like how people be LeBron fans and shit like that.
Yeah.
I understand that. We're gonna hop on to the other side. We're gonna talk about these Lakers. And what the hell is going on with these Lakers?
They old.
And then Father Time finally caught up to them.
They old, and they just don't have that same it. Their teams are just cold too. There's teams that's just destined for them to have it, and you can't deny Denver anymore. Like Denver has been denied season after season after season. This is their time.
Yeah.
To me,
I feel you.
Jamal Murray can't be stopped in the playoffs. Nikola Jokic, 2-time MVP. He almost became 3-time MVP. You have what's his name, Michael Kevin Porter Jr., who takes any shot. It doesn't matter contested or not. Like
they've been doing their thing. Now I will say this: I feel like the Lakers had a chance out of 2 of the games to come back and win it towards the end, but I think one of them, well, both of them was. I go blame it on. I'm gonna put it on LeBron. Fuck that. Because one of them was he went for a difficult layup when he could have, because Jamal Murray gave him a free go, because he didn't even try to contest the shot because LeBron coming through, right?
I ain't gonna put him on LeBron. I'm not. Nope.
Nah.
From what I said earlier, Mike, he's fine. The expectation of what LeBron has nothing else to really prove. Only thing he's still in the league for is to play with his son. So yes, he still may be competitive, but he don't have that same drive. You see it in his face. He's just playing because that's what the standard is for him. Because he's the GOAT to me, at least. Yeah. And then also you got to realize D'Angelo Russell has not been playing well.
No.
AD has been up and down. Fucking
defensively, he's been playing really.
Austin Reeves gives you a consistent 18, 19 a game. Mm-hmm. But he ain't really gave you like 30, 40, consistently enough at least. Bench play has not been there. Schroeder has been absent. So, I feel like we give LeBron a lot of the blame just because he's LeBron. But you have to realize this man has been playing basketball since all of us was born damn near. This man has nothing else to prove. Nothing. He is strictly in the league only to play with his son. I guarantee you, he gonna play with his son for 1 year and then retire.
That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I probably his farewell season probably like that season.
That man is tired. You can see on his face, he is tired. Imagine going to the finals every year of your career, and you have a shorter rest period than everybody else. Have to get up and have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't put it on him.
Okay.
Did he make dumb mistakes? Yeah, but I mean he's human. He's a player.
Yeah.
That's trial and error. Like, you don't become great by being scared to mess up.
True.
That's all I have to say.
Okay. Well, what's up, Chris?
What's up, beautiful people?
None. You caught us the back half of the hoop conversation, talking about
what you're talking about. I have a question, by the way, about hoops.
About what? What's the question?
About hoops. Okay, so I've been seeing a lot of talk around Twitter and just on YouTube of how Adam Silver might be a little heated or salty that the finals isn't going to be Lakers versus Celtics. Do you think he really gives a fuck that it's going to be Nuggets and Heat, or what do you guys think? And do you guys think that TV networks like ABC give a fuck? What do y'all think?
I feel like you're talking about more not conspiracy theories, but a script. And it's just, I don't really believe in scripts in sports.
No, I'm not trying to talk about a script. I'm just saying the what if, if it was Lakers and Celtics versus what it's looking like it's going to be. Do you think that they are a little bit salty about it or opposed to it? What do you think?
I couldn't tell you.
In my opinion, they can't say shit because nobody wanted the fucking TCU to go play against fucking Georgia for the national title.
Yeah, they asshole.
And because everybody knew they were finna get their shit rocked.
Yeah, true.
And
Lakers up right now.
It is what it is.
So, if anything, I will hope they make this. No, both series don't go. No, they get swept. I wouldn't want that. I feel like I don't know. I feel like for East, for conference finals, I expect more, a little bit more comp than what it's been. So that'd be my only thing. I think nobody's really expecting them to be both teams to get swept out this quick. That'd be my only thing.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind the Lakers getting swept because their play has just been awful. I don't want to keep watching terrible basketball.
I've been mad impressed by the Lakers. I've been very impressed by the Lakers.
Not in this series. Last series, yeah.
But
I mean, they're playing as a seed.
But I told y'all about this bet that I made with my cousin. I made this bet in February where I said the Lakers wouldn't even make it to the finals. I didn't even think they would get this far. To be honest, they were the 13th seed at the time.
Yeah,
and they worked their way to the conference finals. So I'm just a little shocked and impressed.
I'm just going off of what I'm looking at now. I mean, yeah, what they did last series was incredible, but again, they had the natural advantage. They was bigger. So they was bigger and stronger. Yes, they didn't shoot the ball as well, but as you know, a bully always wins in basketball. So I think you're 100% right about that because that's exactly what the Nuggets doing to these boys. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's just like
getting these boys crazy work right now.
I don't want to see two sloppy basketball teams like the Lakers and this my own team, Boston. I don't want to see sloppy basketball play. I want to see a 4-0 and a 4-0 go against each other, two elite basketball teams, and see that of a game of 7 than watching them fucking struggle just to fucking survive and only lose in the end regardless. You're just wasting my time. I want to see great basketball.
I understand that.
I do too. I totally get that.
Like I said, bro, like on the Lakers this series, who's been showing up? Nobody. On Boston, who been showing up? Nobody.
I mean, if you take away the fourth quarter, Jason Tatum.
That
fucking sucks.
That doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, take away the fourth quarter, he's been balling. Now, you consider fourth quarter, then yeah, you're right, nobody.
I mean, the fourth quarter is where the shit happens.
Like,
yeah. You're right.
I'm honestly like, I'd rather just see Denver in Miami in the playoffs. I want to see how Jimmy and them can stack up against Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. I want to see that.
Jimmy Butler fan. I think they get folded.
I want to see it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's anticipated now at this point.
But it would be kind of cooler if they won because they were a play-in team. So it'd be kind of cool.
Who, the Lakers?
No, the Heat. If they won all the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a Boston fan. I want the Heat to win, and I want Denver to win, just so I can see them best of 7.
Yeah,
I get that. I don't disagree at all.
Because I don't want to see Lakers and Boston go against each other. Both of these niggas suck. As far as like right now in the moment, they playing sloppy basketball. I was gonna
say I don't know about suck, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
You feel me? Like they're not showing up.
Yeah, I feel you. I see what you're saying.
That's just me.
But
you're right.
Good question. I like that. But we'll hop into the next subject. We got a lot to talk about today, so we're gonna hop into the next one. All right. Now that Mel has officially retired, where does he rank amongst the greats? I think Melo will finally get his respect he deserves now that he's retired, or people still gonna, not give him the problem because he never won a championship.
I was gonna say, ain't that nigga ringless?
Yeah.
I think he's one of the most elite scorers in the game. As far as one of the best players in the game, I would put him top 75, but he's not one of the best players in the game, but he's one of the top scorers in the game.
Damn, this is the same nigga that disrespected KD. This is crazy.
I never said KD couldn't score.
Nah, come on. You was
that.
making it seem like he was just a little boy out there. Like he was
because he is. Name me how many times Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony got bullied off his spot.
All right. Tell me this. Who is a better scorer, Carmelo Anthony or Kevin Durant?
Are you asking me who am I taking in today's game right now?
No, I'm asking who do you think is a better scorer in their career?
But so that's the trick question, because when in Carmelo Anthony's prime, Melo in his prime, it was more post up, getting your spot and score. But if you're asking in this move around offense, I'm taking KD. But if you're asking me,
even trying to be disrespectful, but when was that nigga's prime? Like 05?
Bro,
no,
Melo can get a bucket whenever. He can get a bucket whenever.
You're talking about his prime. So what are we talking about exactly?
I'm talking about
days, right?
Yeah, like the Nugget days, but still, like that was a different time of basketball. Like they wasn't moving the ball like how he was.
Nuggets day either. It was more and more Knicks also.
Yeah, Knicks too, like Nuggets and Knicks era. So, it depends on what era you're talking about in a style of offense that you're going for too. If you asking me who I'm taking in a D'Antoni offense, I'm taking Carmelo.
Nigga, it don't matter what type of offense. I know who you taking, dog.
But it does though, low key, because you can't tell me that KD would thrive in a D'Antoni offense because KD doesn't like to be. KD can't be the center focus of the team as far as scoring. He's already proven that before.
Here's my thing. I don't think for you it matters what offense. You taking Carmelo either way, right?
No, if it's like a Golden State offense where the ball is, or if it's like a Denver offense where the ball is flowing, then I'm taking KD because he knows how to move with a flowing offense. Melo doesn't. But if I just need someone to, hey, go get me a bucket, Melo.
I'm honestly shocked to hear that, but I'm glad that you said that. But I'm shocked to hear it.
Just saying.
No, I said that's all I'm saying because I mean, look at it. This man literally can get. This man went 62, 0, 0, and 0. Go get a bucket is literally his middle name. and on top of that, if you take away the Golden State days, Kevin Durant and Melo literally have the same accolades.
Honestly,
they have the same career. They have the same career. If you take away Golden State, yeah, they have the same career so far up until this point. Now, if he wins one,
but even what's the name?
Oh, okay.
Who's the dude that be on the show with Shaq? What the fuck his name?
Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck even said like KD have not done shit, bro. Like outside of Golden State, he has not done shit. As far as like we come to winning.
I ain't gonna lie, that's some funny shit. Like, imagine a nigga with no rings telling a nigga with rings.
I'm talking about a nigga with rings. That's I do. I mean,
it is crazy.
It is wild. How the fuck you gonna talk about something that you don't got?
Nigga has 2 of them. Bro, talking about he ain't did shit.
That's like a nigga with no hoes talking about, man. If you gonna get if you get a bitch though, you gotta make sure you treat her like this and that. Nigga, you ain't got no hoes. You ain't got no.
I think he's speaking from a standpoint of like imagine you go to 24 hour and you're hooping, you're on some runs, and you have 4 NBA stars on your team, and you're the only trash one, right? You're always open, so you're getting all the points because they're worrying about the stars, and so you get MVP and all the other shit. I think he's viewing it like that. Like you had so much help to get those rings, but when you didn't have that help, you couldn't do nothing. And then when you want to be compared in the same likes, I don't say he wants to, but he gets compared in the same likeness as LeBron, but he's nowhere near close to LeBron. He is literally, you take away Golden State, him and Carmelo Anthony are literally in the same bracket. Give Carmelo Anthony that same team and give him 2 rings. And take away KD's 2 rings. Then we saying Carmelo Anthony better than KD.
Do you think Carmelo Anthony is winning 2 rings with the Golden State?
Yes, that's feasible.
Yes.
Nah, come on.
Yes. You telling me a motivated Carmelo Anthony. A motivated Carmelo Anthony.
Hey man, Carmelo
in his prime, Chef Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. At that time, did they have JaVale?
No.
Well, whoever it was, Andre, all them, right? You telling me he not getting the ring? A person that put up 62 in a game? He don't even, bro. He not even in their way. He needs a 2 by 2 foot inch area to get a shot off. That's it. That is literally it.
I'm not gonna lie, big homie Carmelo, if you out there listening, big dog, I don't mean any disrespect by this, but you ain't gonna win no rings, dog. Not with Golden State. He's still not winning no rings, dog.
That's crazy.
2012 LeBron on the team with Carmelo. That nigga Carmelo ain't winning no rings, nigga.
How would he not?
No, first of all, Carmelo will come off the bench with
ease. CP3? Oh my, that's disrespect.
CP3, nigga. That's
disrespect. That's disrespect.
That's disrespectful.
So you telling me someone that gave Kobe Bryant, someone that gave Kobe Bryant the work. Kobe
I'm trolling.
Bryant,
I'm trolling. D-Nix, I'm trolling. Do not take me serious.
I was gonna say I was gonna give you some facts, boy.
I'm trolling, B. You don't gotta make no Kobe comparisons. I don't want to hear
it. He's like, nah, bro. Look, it's all love over here. You feel me? It's all love,
right, dog.
Bro, I'm kid you not. If you take away those 2 rings, KD is on the same level as Damian Lillard.
Come on, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, yeah.
I ain't gonna get the Damian Lillard.
No.
He's right. He's a superstar. He'll be a superstar that's ringless. You're right.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think Dame more ignorant.
I think Dame is so loyal that it faults him, to be honest.
Yeah, we talked about that last time.
It's so loyal that's just so ignorant. Because why?
It makes no sense.
I don't think it's ignorant. I think it's just the fact that he know that he can leave at any point. But I think because he know that, for one...
I don't know about any point, D-Nix. He only getting older.
That is true, but shooting never goes away. It don't matter how old you get.
I mean, we see.
And also,
he
know that he's untouchable there, for one. And for 2, he has an established firm grip on the organization. And for 3,
I don't know. They're talking about they're talking about trading him now.
And for 3,
who the fuck would they trade him for?
And for 3,
they could start fresh. They could just trade him for picks.
That's what they're doing.
Trade him for picks.
Where would he go? Where would he go where we actually fit his style of play?
Nowhere. I can't think nowhere. Cause he don't play.
Where would he go that he can actually win a ring? Where would he go?
Who?
Out for the troll. Like, yeah, he go Dallas, but nah, I ain't gonna troll like that.
Kevin Durant?
No, Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard.
Where would he go that he can actually win?
Ooh, Milwaukee, easy.
No. The reason why I say no is because I don't think Damian Lillard would want to be a spot-up shooter, essentially, if Giannis stays.
I mean, but at the same time, Giannis and Jokic, they're foreign players I noticed are really different basketball players. Like, I see why coaches love them because they're selfless. They don't mind not getting touches like the American players. Dame ain't never had a player at that equal caliber, talent-wise, and as a teammate. Who's like, hey, bro, get your 40. I ain't tripping. I can still get my 25-20. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because the foreign players, it's more about winning for them.
Yeah, if not Milwaukee.
But that's if Giannis stays, because they're going through a whole bunch of like upstairs stuff, you know?
Yeah, weird shit. If not Milwaukee.
Who ain't got it all together upstairs?
Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you're the 1 seed, you're not in the conference finals, yeah.
I mean, before being conference finals, but they get knocked out.
Oh, I hate to say this. If not Milwaukee, Miami.
But that means they'll have to get rid of Kyle Lowry.
It's his time anyway. Goodbye.
Fat boy gangster getting fatter.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
The Galician's not gonna be able to stay.
But then that comes with can you afford him?
Wow. Like that, he be recreating that bullshit.
That's true too.
My question is, will he mess with Jimmy Butler?
That's not the problem. The problem is when it comes down to affording him and draft capital. If you get Damian Lillard, the Portland's gonna bare minimum want a first rounds, some picks, Tyler Hero, and Kyle Lowry.
Take him
at bare minimum.
Everybody good for it.
At bare minimum, like Tyler Hero's coming into his own though. I feel like.
Yeah, but see, the problem with Tyler, he's more talented than Duncan Robinson, but I put a lot more trust in Duncan Robinson, especially coming off the bench. Like you can replace Lowry and Tyler's production with Dame alone. So it's like now you free up that stress to other positions that they can add on to, and then you still got whenever Oladipo decides to play, you still coming off the bench too.
But wouldn't that take away from your depth?
I mean, it would, but I put trust in Miami's one of those rare teams. Like, okay, I know you can build a roster. I ain't worried about it. Y'all figure it out. You'll discover some players, or you get some players that sneakily want to come
name?
through there.
I forget his name.
Eric Spoelstra?
Yeah.
I trust Pat Riley and that front office to make that shit work more than anything. And then Eric's a good coach, so I can see that shit working. Jimmy and Dame together. I ain't watching basketball for quite some time, but that's gonna be nasty. Both of them are capable of dropping 40 at any moment, and they both
it will work out.
Yeah,
because I mean, like with how Butler is, Butler eats off of motherfuckers that like they're dogs. If you a dog, well he fucking loves you. Like he's like, yeah, we in this shit together type shit.
Yeah,
he definitely a go-getter.
Yeah, he is, and he respects the hustle. He respects hustle.
Y'all think him and Luka come in?
Factor in that series from the bubble where he dropped damn near all 8 points to stay alive in the series versus the Lakers in the finals, and he was dog ass tired. Bro, ain't nobody balling on that team, so Tyler can go. You can kind of get rid of your current pieces to bring in Dame, because now you bring in somebody who don't mind taking that load off your back and spreading it out the way it's supposed to.
Yeah,
because Dame was doing that shit in the bubble, like going off for 30, like. He had motherfuckers praying he was missing those shots.
True.
Yeah. Dame in Miami, I would say that's gonna be a very, very tough team to deal with.
But Chris, what question was trying to ask?
Luka.
I was asking, do you guys think him and Luka could mesh well?
No.
Him as in who?
No.
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy?
No.
Hell no.
Because it takes one time for Luka to want to be a. If he gonna. It's gonna take one time, because that shit happened in Philly.
It happened in Minnesota.
You gonna stop disrespecting my star player, dog?
That's what happened. Like Luka gonna start feeling himself, and he gonna start jacking up shots. That's gonna piss Jimmy off, and he's gonna want to leave. It's not gonna work. It's not.
All right. Well, my last question about hoops: who do y'all think we could trade for Kyrie for?
Ain't trading nobody for Kyrie. Yeah.
We can't get nobody for Kyrie?
So in a hypothetical world, right? Hypothetical world. Say what he said.
Who can we get for Kyrie?
Lillard went to Miami. Dallas and Portland.
Nigga, if Luka go to Miami, I don't even care no more.
I mean, not Luka, I'm sorry. Lillard. Yeah, if Lillard go to Miami, right? That opens up trade lines between Dallas and Portland. Hella trade lines for that.
Okay, they can get Kyrie.
Exactly. Now Kyrie with Tyler Hero and what's that boy you said? I can't think of the other boy you said, but him.
Kyle Lowry and Tyler Hero.
Yeah. With him, absolutely. I'm not saying they'll win it all, but they'll make a pretty good team. I feel like put Kyrie at the 2, put Lowry at the 1, put Hero at the kind of like not really a 3, kind of like a hybrid. You know what I'm saying?
That defense gonna be atrocious.
They don't have a defense to begin with, so it doesn't matter. So I mean, you got to start somewhere and then build around that. You know what I'm saying?
I think there'll be starting grounds at minimum.
Yeah. So if that was to happen, that would be a great trade line for me, because I don't know two other teams. Because Sacramento's not going to want to do it. Golden State's not going to want to do it. The Lakers are not going to want to do it. Milwaukee's not going to want to do it. Denver's not going to do it. Shit. He's not going to Orlando. I don't even know. Like, it's not too many teams on it. It's not too many teams that'll be willing to trade that he could be successful at and willing to go to, or have enough to trade for him that he could go to.
That's true.
He is a big deal. He's a big deal, but he's not like Luka, where he demands like a system change. He gets in there, he does what he got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I really don't want to put him on a 2-stack team like the Suns, because you get the situation like, bro, y'all literally have 3 of the best scorers and playmakers in the game, and y'all lost.
Y'all struggling.
Like, I was not expecting that to happen. Like, ain't no way y'all got bounced out like that.
First of all, if he went to the
Who
Suns,
beat the
that would
Suns?
literally be retarded because you're basically recreating the Brooklyn Nets. They've already shown that Kyrie and KD can't get it done. So if you was a front office and you did that, if I'm the owner, I'm firing you on the spot because you clearly are stupid.
Yeah, like, and I think you said it best. KD is over fucking Robert Horry on steroids. He's not the person you build around. He's somebody you bring in and do a job and let him go.
He is a better version of on Golden State. Can't think of that man's name.
Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins.
Oh.
He's a plug and play guy. He's an elite plug and play guy. He's not someone where you build a franchise around. He's proven it.
Yeah.
I mean, did you why they kicked him out of Golden State?
Well, they didn't kick him out.
He didn't really kick him out. No, he just decided to go to Kyrie.
I thought he decided to because Draymond called him a bitch.
No.
And then go to State. Yeah, I mean, it was part of him being called a bitch, but then when he realized that this would never be his team, like the Bay fucked with him and gave all the credit to Stephen Curry, you know, that hurt his pride, so he had to I'm gonna go get it on my own. All right, bet. You still ain't got on your own yet, bitch.
Basically.
But he's not even a team player, because, if you watch clips... Huh?
Go ahead, Mike. No, I was agreeing.
Oh, yeah. You watch clips? I watched the old clip of him and Draymond arguing over, because the Golden State have a really, they pass the ball around, they run around a lot type of offense, right? I don't know the exact terminology. I'll leave that to Peyton. But this man, KD just shot up. He just forced a shot for no reason. And Draymond comes to him like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck you doing? Pass the ball around, bro. You got niggas on you, and you're not hitting right now. Pass the ball around." And then
you pause that.
Let me tell you, I'll take Michael, Kevin Porter Jr. over KD if I'm trying to build a team.
Well, he passed.
Not to say KD's a bad player. Obviously, he's a
to be honest, that's what the Nuggets was trying to do with Michael Porter Jr. They're trying to build around him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they were trying to do originally.
What you say, Chris?
You gonna say pause?
As I'm saying, thank you. Because I know I wasn't the only one that caught that shit.
Man, I didn't get that shit at all.
This nigga said all these. You got all these niggas on you, and you not hitting.
All these niggas out to pass the ball around.
What did you say? What did you say?
Pipe it down. All right. Let's get the ball rolling. You feel me? All right. The firing of Doc Rivers. Could Doc really be cursed during the playoffs? Now, I have my answer already, but I'll let y'all get y'all words out.
I don't think Doc Rivers is. I don't think he's cursed. I think the players they put around him and coach don't show up. We're all going off of what he did with Boston. But you look at who they had. You had three pretty dominant players at their respective positions at that time. You had Paul Pierce before everybody was shitting on him. You know what I'm saying? You had Kevin Garnett. You know what I'm saying? You had Ray Allen. Then you had a young Rondo and all the other pieces that we really don't care about, like Kendrick Perkins. But you look at teams after that, they haven't been to that level. Talent-wise, maybe better, but mentality, not the same department whatsoever. Not even close. So, and it just showed, even Joel Embiid, the league MVP, was making excuses like, man, everybody's would have showed up. No. You set the tone, bro. You are the MVP of the league, especially on this team. You set the tone, you and James Harden. That's what y'all get paid to do. You ain't got no big-ass contract to look good, motherfucker. You ain't selling jerseys. You here to play a game.
I ain't gonna lie. Embiid always seemed like a lazy-ass hooper to me. Every time I watch him play, he looks real lazy.
I got something to say about Doc Rivers, too, and you helped me remind me of the Celtics team. But if you're looking back at the Celtics team, they had Ray Allen, Rondo, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett. And those are all like big impact people in the locker room. Like they said what they had to say in the locker room. Damn, I got my ass whooped. But yeah, they said what they had to say in the locker room. So I feel like it might be more of like a he might not be able to like control the locker room type of sense. Because I mean, if you look at all the other teams that he has coached, except this recent one with the Sixers, there's not really a big person that stand up in the locker room and be like, "Hey, we fucking up, guys. You know, we gotta." I'm getting one pieced, but they ain't like. There's not nobody really stepping up in the locker room, and you know the coach is supposed to have that locker room sense of having of that control. I don't think he has it no more, to be honest. That's why his team just sucks, and that's why they don't perform.
I agree. In the era of players being what coaches are supposed to be in the locker room, that's what you run into now. There's no more of those players like Kevin Garnett, Draymond Green, you know what I'm saying, Lance Stevenson, Russ, you know what I'm saying? Like some of these players completely abandon the leader role in the locker room because they're the star on the court where it matters the most. So they don't give a fuck because they're getting their numbers and they're fulfilling their contract. So I 100% agree because if you look on that team, you got James Harden, who does not take responsibility for a bitch-ass thing, who does not want to lead a motherfucking thing. I know that being a Rockets fan and him being there, it was like, yo, our biggest chance when we had Chris Paul. Chris Paul had no problem telling you, hey, bro, stick the game.
Hey, that nigga James Harden can lead his way to the strip club, though. I know that.
He know where the strip club's at.
About that.
He can lead the way there.
Right.
I want to add on to what they're saying. I'm not disagreeing. I just want to add on. Honestly, and I'm trying to remember correctly. If I remember correctly, this is the first time he's actually had time to develop young players. Like they always use Doc Rivers as a instant success type of coach. Name Steve Kerr developed Curry, Clay, Draymond, right? Like Eric Spoelstra developed players as well.
He developed Rondo.
Huh?
Technically, he developed Rondo.
Yeah, and look what happened. They won. That's what I'm saying. Like outside of that, he ain't really had the opportunity to develop players. Like he started to develop Maxey, and look what he turned into. The problem is what y'all said. The problem is what y'all said. He constantly gets stars that don't want to hold up to what they need to be in the locker room as well. Because when you give him time to develop the players as well, there's a whole bunch of players that he developed that are great players or going to be great players. But it's like what y'all said too. So I think it goes hand in hand.
Quick thing, isn't it like the coach's job to get his players to show up or to
no?
When you getting paid $350 million,
it's not the job to show up, but it's their job to control the environment.
No.
So you got to realize it's different coaching professional athletes that's getting paid millions of dollars against a college player that's trying to make it into the league. When you're coaching those type of players that have egos, they think that they're the guy. Well, I mean, technically they are the guy in that organization. They made the success. They have that ego. It's like, why should I listen to you? So now instead of going in there and going in there setting the tone, you have to basically convince the players that you are him. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to basically convince a $350 million over 5 years player why he should listen to you and possibly affect his money type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I get coaching and hooping, so yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah. Go ahead, Chris. My bad.
No, I just said I get it. I think that's Mike trying to talk.
Yeah, but cause I was finna say, when it comes to coaching, in a general aspect of right, coaches they're not their job to lead, as far as motivate players. They're not in the yes, they can motivate players, but that's not their job. Their job is to come up with a game plan to win the game.
Yeah, but the players have to trust the game plan.
Yeah, but true. Getting your players to play at their best is a part of them winning the game, right?
No,
that's on the player. I can want you to play your best at all time, but that's on you.
Yeah, at that level, you have to have your own self-motivation, to be honest.
And on top of that's at the cause, Dennis, I feel like that's at the cause of too, cause
It is.
I
but
think only motivation comes in like high school and below. That when like coach gotta be a motivator. I feel like.
But in college, the coach has most of the power because you can get cut any moment from the coach. If they be like, "All right, you don't want to listen, you cut. Now go, good luck, find another team." You know what I'm saying?
Well,
in the NBA, they have a franchise player. If they franchise player don't like you, most likely the coach is gonna get cut for that franchise player.
Yep. Yeah, that's a fact.
Especially if you LeBron.
Exactly.
You gotta look at it like this, right? Playing in the NBA, the NFL, those are businesses, right? It's only so rare that a franchise within that huge business is actually about winning. They're not about jersey sales or ticket sales or none of that shit. They're really built to win. And look, like let's compare today's team to like any Bulls team that Michael played on, especially when he retired. They still made the playoffs. They had the talent, but they didn't have that locker room leader to keep everything where it needs to be at. Because Phil Jackson was not for to cuss somebody the fuck out, call him a bitch, or punch him in their shit. Yeah. But Jordan would. Right? Same thing with Udom Haslem. Like he didn't play a single fucking minute in these series, and I'd be damned he's going back to the finals to get another ring. Because where he's positioned at on that board is too valuable. Today's players, we put too much stress on the coach when we have to realize as fans and sports lovers that the game has changed from what we know it. Coaches do not have the same power. You don't have too many Phil Jacksons, Eric Spoelstras, Rudy T, so on and so forth.
Especially in the game of hooping.
Now, players are so vocal about things. You don't want to piss off your fucking franchise player, and now the franchise is trying to get rid of you to accommodate him.
Mm-hmm.
Like look at James Harden with D'Antoni. James Harden was going to clubs every weekend. He would go on a road series, be at the club 3 of those fucking nights, and then go hoop. Not practicing worth the shit. And they okayed that. But imagine if they would have said no. He'd be looking like, what? Fuck you mean? Like you know who I am?
Exactly.
Right. And that's why I feel bad for Doc, because when Darren Morty, what the fuck his name is?
Yeah.
When he took up as GM, I was like, James Harden's coming. And he was the one that was okay, and James Harden doing all that shit. So it's not the coach's fault because the game has changed. These players gotta play, and they gotta be leaders as much as they gotta be willing to be coached. Because some players do not want to be molded. They just want to go in there and do a job, KD. On a side note, I want to see LeBron play under Doc Rivers. That's just a weird fantasy I just had.
That's interesting.
I feel like if I was going to get LeBron to play for me,
I just want to say,
getting older, man, I would rather have gotten the younger Bron.
I ain't gonna care. We low-key spitting tonight. I ain't gonna care.
You know why? The other 2 Negroes are in the chat today. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, just kidding. I love my boy my boy Joe. But no, we're having a great conversation. We're not doing a lot of arguing today. I love it.
There's no need to argue, guys.
Not yet.
Just talk.
Nigga said not yet.
Just talk, guys. We are here to talk, not to argue. We're not bitches.
What's y'all? Wait, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, D-Nick.
What y'all think about the Spurs and their new asset? I think he gonna be good, or is he gonna be like a development type like Giannis?
Wait, who's their new asset?
What's his name? I don't know how to say his name. It's like Wimber something. That European player.
Oh, okay.
Tall ass nigga.
Yeah.
Don't they got the number 1 pick too?
Yeah. He gonna be a development player. They're gonna have to develop him for like a good I say like a good truly about they're gonna have to develop him like how they did Kawhi.
This is my prediction with it. He's gonna develop there and then he's gonna leave.
I mean that's what everybody
Kawhi.
They're not even gonna get none of the success from him.
Yeah.
That's what everybody do now. That's what they all do over here.
That's what's gonna happen. But anyway, I just wanted to ask that question. That's all.
Okay.
D-Nick. Quick sidebar question. I looked up Rod Tang's record. I see he got like 271 wins, like 40 losses, and 10 draws. Is this nigga on a speed run for CTE, or what's going on?
That's just how Muay Thai player Muay Thai fighters are. They start fighting at the age of 7. They fight 3 times a week, every week. So like they rack up wins like that. That's why I said,
have they never heard of CTE or what is going on?
That's just not in their culture. They literally like it's a documentary I'll tell you about it. They literally like they are willing to die fighting in that sport. And they have died. Like in Lumpini Stadium, which is the biggest Muay Thai stadium in the world, they literally are willing to die for that sport. Like that's a national sport of their country. They rather die fighting than quit because that's not honorable.
Thailand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like they for real. Like they literally like they're so deep in it that the poor will go to a gym. Their gym owns them. They have to change their last name to the gym's last name, and they do not leave that gym. They leave at the gym. They train at the gym. They eat at the gym. They shower at the gym. They do not go home. They sleep on the floor. They sleep in the ring. Like and that's why you see fighters with like 400 wins and like 50 losses or 300 wins and 27 losses because they fight 3 times a week, every week. It doesn't matter if they fucked up, broken arm, whatever.
You heard of the Tiger Muay Thai gym?
Yeah.
That's out there in Thailand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's crazy. I just dropped some facts on me today. Okay.
Yeah.
They sharing shorts. Like that's how bad it is. They share shorts. And if you don't win, you get punished for that shit. Like you get beat or whatever. They train in the rain. It's cold. It don't matter. Like literally, it doesn't matter. Like literally, just imagine someone just got their ass whooped and died in these same Muay Thai shorts that you have to literally fold up and lay your head down as a pillow, then put them on and go fight in them.
Yeah, that could be very nerve-wracking.
That makes it why it takes a lot more serious out there. The tradition and everything else.
They own you. They literally own you. Literally, they own your soul. Until you can pay your way out of it.
It's like a gang. It sounds like a gang out there.
It's basically a gang. Yeah, it's basically a gang.
Like a mafia.
Like them gym owners are ruthless.
Like Yakuzas and all that, bro. That's
what it sounds like. Yakuza, yeah.
To be honest,
if you don't win enough, it's consequences. What's that man name? I can't think of that man's name right now. He finally was able to make enough money to break away from the gang. Not the gang. I'm sorry, the gym that he was a part of because they was literally like every time he lost, he was getting punished. He was getting beat on. He was like, perform or get beat on type shit.
Damn.
Like your family might die type shit if you don't perform. Like it's serious out there.
That's like Yakuza shit.
Tell you that's like Yakuza's out there because the Yakuza's would be like that.
Yeah, it sounds like the Yakuza. Yes, I can confirm. Yes, that's what it sounds like.
I'm not saying all of the gyms are like that. I'm not saying
we
that.
know that, but we just saying.
Yeah, we get what you're saying.
Yeah. I can't
give him banter.
I can't think of that man's name right now. He's like the most
famous. Did you watch
the
last ONE FC? I mean, yeah, ONE FC.
Did I? I don't remember. I gotta look. I probably did. I just don't remember.
But back to we actually make a great time here. All we do actually do good. Be under 20 minutes on each topic. I want to give y'all credit for that.
Fun fact. Sorry, real quick.
Go ahead.
Fun fact, Chris. One championship has a higher finishing rate. By the way, their finishing rate is 70 something percent, and then the UFC is only like 40.
More weight divisions.
It doesn't matter. It's still higher.
Okay. Different sports and more weight divisions.
Fuck.
If they going, okay. Could we do
it's
a
a different sports league. You can't get a takedown in fucking Muay Thai.
Well, they have MMA too. That's what I'm saying. It's still the same thing.
But they only have like, so they have like 5 divisions and then they have 3 per. So like, it's like a kickboxing one, a Muay Thai one, a MMA one, and a submission grappling. I know what they do. I'm very well aware of ONE FC. I love ONE FC, but it's less divisions and less people signed. Like heavyweight's only like 2 people.
Honestly, I didn't even know they had heavyweights for the long. To be honest,
yeah, heavyweight. Yeah, like they literally only got like 2 heavyweights in their MMA division. Like,
but you gotta think about it. In the East, like they don't really have like big dudes like that compared to here.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That as someone who's been on that side, there's not many of them.
Yeah, like the average height in like the East is like what 5'5", 5'7" at most.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm standing taller than the majority of the people over there. Sam's standing taller than the majority of the people.
That's crazy.
Okay. And like, so I see why you say that, but I also see why it is, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Things play into it.
But they sign dudes from all over the country, though. Not country, from all over the world.
Yeah, but they don't have they have a good amount of American fighters, but a lot of their fighters come
from other places.
Yeah. Like Mighty Mouse solidified his GOATness by going over there and still dominating. He dominated in the UFC and dominated in ONE FC.
Stop that.
Did he not?
I think he was solidified before the Ben Askren trade.
Yeah. I mean, he was solidified, but then he definitely like cemented that shit though. Like going from one giant powerhouse in the West to a giant powerhouse in the East and still having the same production.
Yeah, but like the only notable name that he beat over there is Rodtang himself.
Well, he don't fight Rodtang because Rodtang's not MMA.
Well, he did fight Rodtang and he beat Rodtang, but I'm saying that's the only notable person that he's beaten in ONE FC. Like nobody knows who the fuck Adrian Morales is.
Yeah, here, but over there, they're no. That's what I'm saying. Like they don't have the same popularity here because they don't really come over here a lot.
I feel it.
It would just be like if you was over there in fucking China asking to name anybody outside of John Jones, you know, those level type fighters. You wouldn't be able to name nobody.
Connor, that's about it. So yeah, you're right.
Pretty much, yeah.
So anyway, sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
You're good. Hey, I'm enjoying this. No, I'm not really into the whole fighting scene, so I'm enjoying the conversation.
Let me put you on, dog.
Hey man, you know, I've been watching the post you put on Instagram. You feel me? We seen the post like, all right, let me check out this fight.
Christian, you need to put Mike on some pussy.
We're not going there right now. We're not.
No, I have been paying attention to more UFC though. I have been being more open to the UFC lately.
What have you been watching? Let me know.
I just been watching like fights. I ain't been like any.
Or you been watching them live?
Both.
Both. Okay. Well, if you're gonna watch a fight on YouTube. A fight that I recommend for everybody: Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje. Them white boys got after it.
Justin Gaethje is real, boy. That man's trying to take you.
Gaethje is real deal. Dustin is right there with him.
Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here first. To check it out.
So that's the white boy from the South.
Yes, sir. Hey, representing. Hey, representing. You feel me? Representing the boo.
Yeah, but he's from Lafayette though, not.
I say he still representing. He representing the boo, baby. Representing the boo, baby.
Bro, oh my god, I don't want to see Sean O'Malley versus Cap.
You said versus Aljo?
Is that his name? Dude with the braid that just won.
Aljamain's gonna beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. His ground game is terrible. He has no ground.
Yes, Aljamain Sterling is bantamweight GOAT.
And then on top of that, it's been proven time and time again. You can be a great striker, but John Jones, Khabib, fucking, I can't even think of everybody else right now. But
George
the ground game, George Rush St. Pierre, all of them ground. So it's just like, it is what it is.
And Aljamain brings a new twist to it because he throws in submissions and shit. If he can't get the submission, he's not trying to just keep position. He's going to just throw elbows at you.
That's what I'm saying. Top. Like, I don't know how Israel Adesanya has been able to get through all these fights without being, taken to the ground and kept on the ground.
He has, but he just eventually, like, his stand-up is so good. Like, he wows you so much on his stand-up that if this nigga goes to the ground and lays there for 3 minutes, you still think Izzy winning the fight. I swear to God. But I promise, I'll give you an example. Robert Whittaker versus Izzy 2. I think that was sometime last year. You can go watch that on YouTube too. Robert held him down for a majority of a round, like literally half a round. It was about 2 minutes and a half, half a round, but they still scored it for Izzy because Izzy was just piecing him up before then. Yeah. So it all comes down to judging on that end. But yeah, he does get held down a lot.
Okay. Anyway, Mike, you can go ahead.
All right, let's hop into the next.
That was a strong ass detour.
Oh my God. Next? But it's okay. All right, we're going to hop into Ja Morant. All right.
John Wick.
Yes, sir, John Wick.
Throw your sticks in the air. Where y'all sticks at?
Hold on, wait. Got the sticky on me.
Got the sticky.
That man got the Nerf.
Aerosol, baby, aerosol. But
I stick in the car.
got the rounds and everything. You feel me? I got the 6-shooter on me.
For Twitch purposes, I won't pull mine out.
Can I go first on this topic?
Huh?
Can I go first on this topic?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, so what I would like to say, I'm going to keep it a little simple and sweet. Personally, I don't think anything that he's doing is wrong because, I mean, he's in his own fucking car or in his own house on his own property, waving his own gun, legal gun. So, I mean, personally, I don't think what he's doing is wrong because you got congressmen and women out here taking pictures with their whole families with ARs. So if it's about guns, I mean, it's really that bad of a deal. And it's a Second Amendment right to have a gun, by the way. But, I mean, I don't think what he's doing is wrong. But when you make the same mistake 4 times in under 6 months, you are a fucking bonehead. You are a fucking dickhead. You're an idiot if you make the same mistake 4 times in under 6 months. And then even then, make the mistakes, but don't apologize for it. If you're going to apologize for it, you need to make the same shit again. Not do the same thing that was done again for the next 6 months.
Sound like
so either you're going to be like that and wave your gun, or you're going to apologize and not wave your gun. But what side of the street are we on with this, man?
I like to go second whenever he's done.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay, and I want Sam to listen to me very closely when I say this.
Noted.
Take the emotions out. I completely agree with Chuck when he said, yes, he did not break a law. He didn't. But guess what? If I get hired at a job, say I work at Sherwin-Williams, right? I sign my paperwork, and in the terms it say, you can't do this, this, and this, even though it's legal for you to do that. Yeah. I own your rights. I'm signing your checks. So you agreed to these terms and stipulations. Mm-hmm. You understand that you are a face of my league that I have built up over time, right? Mm-hmm. You are the face, and kids look up to you. This, and that. You are then put in a different light. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. You have to understand with great power comes great responsibility. To quote Spider-Man. I mean, not Spider-Man, Uncle Ben from Spider-Man. Right? So understand, no, for real though, understand, like, although he's legally, he's wrong as far as his position at where he's at in his occupation and how much influence he has and how much you could be a detriment to everybody's paycheck in the league. Right? Because say a whole bunch of people be like, oh, this is what the NBA is. I don't want to watch. Now they revenue goes.
That'd be goofy though.
It's crazy. I'm just saying, like extreme.
No, yeah,
extreme.
I get what you're saying.
Wait, Chris. We can't say it's crazy because we already talked about this, Chris. People posted tweets and motherfucker. People have headlines. Big headlines are quoting it.
No.
A random stripper talking about.
The random stripper in Denver. I do not disagree. What he said is right. All I'm saying is those people are goofy. Like those are goofies.
This is my
like
thing.
Who gives a fuck with the stripper in Denver things?
Oh God.
This is my thing. And I want y'all. I want to hear Sam's opinion on this when I say this. I truly do not believe in the fact. I don't care if you're young. If you get a check, you should have enough common sense to know it's certain things that I can't do anymore. I don't want to hear that bullshit talking about, well, this is how I grew up. I don't want to hear that. You are a full, capable, thinking adult that knows right from wrong.
Yep.
Like, we got to stop.
Like, what?
No. Because we got to stop doing that. This man was in the league. Wait, this is 3rd year, 4th year?
Yeah.
So he's been in the league long enough to know how to operate. This shit just started happening this year. He's been in the league 3 years, 4 years max. So you telling me I'm supposed to negate the fact that he ain't been doing behavior the first 3 years, and now he in his 4th year? Oh, I'm just a young guy in the league. No, you already been here. You didn't start doing this till you got your max. and you knew the terms and stipulation. So I'm not finna sit here and coddle you and all this other shit for the first time anyway because you're a grown ass man. You know better, Mike. When you first got into the Army, although be it there's rules that you don't know, but there's also common sense. What the fuck do you look like? Oh, let me take. I know there's people that do it, but let me go take some drugs in my bathroom, and then you get drug tested the next day, and then you looking like, oh, I didn't know. Yes, you did, bro. You in the Army, bro. That's common sense.
And there's one thing. So I have you said that, right? And the thing is, right? The younger people in the Army, they're 18-year-olds. You get able 17-year-olds because you can be 17 and get a waiver for your parents to join the military. Once you join the military, you're considered a grown adult, no matter how old you are.
Okay.
So,
but I really want to get
I'm jacking half of it. Like, okay, so the half of it that I'm jacking, that I fuck with, I'm fucking with that if you sign your name on the dotted line, and these are the rules, these are the rules that you signed up for. You need to look into the rules that you are signing up for before you sign. And when you do sign, those are the rules that you signed up for. I 100% agree with that. But I'm not jacking the whole kid thing. Like, my job is to play basketball, not to be the fucking figure for all kids.
But that just comes with it, though. Like, you think LeBron got in the league to be?
But that's not my job. Like, if
it's not your job.
I don't give a damn. My job is to get these ships, nigga. How many kids?
The thing is, if you want to be the guy, which he is, because you don't have to be the guy. Just don't sign the contract. Don't sign the contract. You're not the guy. You don't have to worry about it. Just be a role. But you sign that contract, that makes you a guy. So by signing that contract, you have signed up to not only get buckets, but to be the face of a franchise, to be the face of the league, to be the man that they advertise, to be all those things. So you know what comes with those things? You have to portray a certain image, just like LeBron does, just like Giannis does, just like Peyton Manning did, Tom Brady,
Kawhi Leonard,
all these Kawhi Leonard, just like all these players.
Chris Paul.
You can't do whatever the hell you want to do. What status of success? It doesn't matter if your occupation says I don't need to get buckets. You are more than just a bucket getter at that point.
I don't know. I feel like even if a bench warmer did this shit,
if a bench
warmer did
it would be as big as John though.
It wouldn't even be known. They would just cut him. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Well, he was like,
actually, I don't know. I don't know because we had whole Gilbert Arenas pulling up with the locker room with a pistol.
But Gilbert Arenas was at some point. He was known in the league.
You're
talking about a standard role player. You wouldn't even know about it unless they're like on some like shit, leaking everybody's shit out. But I'm saying, if it's a regular role player, you wouldn't even know about it. We got to cut you. We didn't like that. That's it.
Yeah.
Bro, I just feel like all the dude did was flash a gun. And if your biggest mistake or biggest crime in life is flashing a gun, then you lived a pretty righteous life.
It's not about that. It's about that you have other things that are tied to your name now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but what's the difference in him doing what he's doing in the Congress? People in
there's
Congress.
No difference, but we're not talking about them. We're talking about him. We're not talking about them. We're talking about.
I'm just saying, but what's the difference? Why is it okay for
There's
them?
No difference, but that's just how life is.
But I'm asking why.
I can't answer that question as to why. I'm just saying that's how life goes. Everything's not fair.
I can answer that for you.
All right, go ahead, Sam.
All right, I've been notably quiet this go around, right?
Yeah.
So this is the issues that I have. Chris, I'm not attacking you. I'm attacking your view. All right, so don't take it personal. There's a difference between being a contractor and being an employee. John Morant gets benefits. He gets a schedule. He gets a uniform. He is a
wait. I agree with that. I agreed with that part of if you sign your name on the dotted line, you sign up for rules. I agree with that.
But you're trying to strip away the fact that he's an employee. You live by those guidelines while you're employed for this company. When you're in Congress and when you're in the world of politics,
they're employees too.
Those rules are totally different, bro. Politics, if you ain't caught on to this, politics plays the most dirtiest, unconventional game possible. Because you can literally say that your opponent is a rapist, and that shit don't have to be proven true. It's a smear campaign. It's dirtier than what we think it is. So that's why politicians get so many passes, because They're dealing in a world that has no rules. It's about what you're able to make people believe. This is worse than court because they're not judged by, their own peers. They're judged by the American people, and we don't have to believe what somebody's saying about them. We can be like, "Nah, that's bullshit," and they can continue on about their life. Or if they got friends in the right positions, they would never get tried for none of their crimes. Politics is different. You can't compare a politician to an NBA player because a politician is not signing autographs. A politician is not sitting down with kids and reading to them or doing all these fundraisers. Politicians are not doing humanitarian.
You don't think Trump has ever signed an autograph?
But Trump is not a politician. He's a businessman.
You never think Bill Clinton ever signed an autograph?
Trump is a businessman that happens to be in politics.
What about Bill Clinton? You think Bill Clinton ever signed an autograph? Or Hillary?
You just said Bill Clinton is a star. There's certain
Hillary Clinton. Has Hillary Clinton ever signed an autograph?
No, because who the fuck wore Hillary Clinton autograph?
You said the last name. She's a Clinton.
Clinton. She got famous off of Clinton.
Holy fuck. So you think anybody's ever asked for Bernie Sanders' autograph?
I doubt it.
I doubt it. Unless you're just a meat writer of Bernie Sanders.
I feel like
they out there. Hey, I'm telling you, they out there, dog.
I feel like what he's trying to say is Ja has more influence on the youth. So in the youth, if you're watching your favorite,
that is my only problem. Like I said, I agree with y'all on the dotted line and you signed up for these rules. I 100% agree with that. I said that in my own analysis. But when you start bringing up these kids, dog, like I do not.
Why do you give them shoes?
If I was an athlete, I would not give a fuck about that end of the conversation.
But that's the point, though, that it comes with it whether you like it or not. Like there's positions.
I wouldn't give a fuck about what y'all think about how I'm displaying the kids. I just.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like when you're at that caliber of star level, it's about the kids too.
You think Kobe Bryant gave a fuck?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, he literally said multiple times that he paid for those fans that saved up their money, kids and adults.
Don't matter how. Yeah.
Yes, because he understood that's what comes with being a star in the league.
You think Kobe Bryant always displayed models behavior?
I'm not saying. I'm not saying he didn't to the public or did, but at the end of the day,
Michael, be quiet now. You don't know what he did.
Kobe Bryant's behavior, his mentality is a little teaching point. Absolutely, you got to factor this stuff in, dude. The NBA, first of all, I don't know if anybody heard of this, but the NBA cares. Like they have a part of their season where they dedicated to all these nonprofit organizations and all these fundraisers. This is a family business, right? You cannot strip away the fact that you work for a corporation that deals back into the communities. And at the time that we live in, where gun violence is all-time high, the last thing you want is one of your young stars who happens to be the same age as some of these kids promoting violence. And how you promote violence? Look what you listen to, look what you're doing. That pose, if you know, you know. These people in the NBA ain't stupid. They got people who literally are employed to keep up with the trends that go on in today's time to ensure that that's not being reflected into their culture, or if it is, it's doing right. It's like the Black Lives Matter thing, right? All that stuff, man. If the NBA does not give a fuck about the community and what's going on today's time, they just would play basketball. They don't do that. They adapt to what's going on. So for that to be shown, especially in Memphis, Tennessee, where they're literally at the top of the food chain in violent crimes, you don't want your basketball player who already has been alleged ties to other gangs in Memphis to be sporting a gun on their own personal time. It's like, come on. It's like when Jordan was gambling. Everybody was saying the reason why his dad died was because of his gambling addiction. It's no different when you are him.
He said that?
Look it up. It's dead serious. They was blaming the fact that his dad was robbed and killed because Michael Jordan was in a gambling debt.
Yo, that's insane.
See? But what you do as a player and as a celebrity, it matters. It matters.
Look.
And Ja know better. Ja's on his 5th year. He had a contract for damn near $200 million.
God damn, 5th year? Y'all niggas making up numbers now. Now I gotta start looking.
No, it's his 5th year because he got an extension last season. He's in his 5th year because he's got his extension off his rookie deal last season. So you've been in. You know how this shit goes. You know about the drug testing procedures. You know about you can't participate in certain type of events like extreme sports. None of that because your insurance from the NBA don't cover that. If you go out and you go snowboard, you break your legs, they can fine you for that because you agreed not to do these things that will put your body in jeopardy.
4th year, but you're close.
Okay, 4th year, but it's all in that.
It's still long enough.
You know better. And we need to he needs to be held accountable. Like, dude, you know better than this shit. You see what Jordan went through behind him gambling, his dad being miraculously robbed. That was a big deal. It was a huge deal. Same thing with PJ Washington with this shit going on with his baby mama. That was a huge deal. Come on now, we gotta play it the way it is. Ja knew better. He didn't do better, and whatever he gets out of the situation is what he deserved. Despite his amendment rights, when you sign your name on that contract, your rights are now waived. You live by a special code, and you gotta follow it, especially you want to stay in this league.
Hey, man, I'm not finna continue to debate for a man who made the same mistake 4 times in under 6 months. You got it.
Yeah.
I can't stick up for this. I really can't. I'm just saying I don't jack the whole kid shit. I get everything else y'all saying 100%. I just don't jack the whole kid shit. That's all I'm saying. Okay. But I'm like I said, I will not defend a guy who made the same mistake 4 times in under 6 months. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. But to wrap this all up, all right.
We cooking, bro. We cooking.
yeah, y'all spin today. All right, but
we take the schedule. We take the topics out of Mike's hands.
Hey, bro. I be tell y'all to recommend stuff, bro, because I don't catch everything every time, bro. I'm only human.
Don't worry, I got your back. That's what I'm here for. When you fuck up, like, all right, Mike, don't worry about it, bro. We got it. We got you.
Don't worry about that.
All right, but we're gonna hop into the next subject, right? Because this is interesting.
We're gonna talk about Big T.
We're gonna talk about Jalen Carter.
Okay. Let me know when we talk about Big T.
My favorite.
All right. So Jalen Carter is sued by victim family. How could his behavior affect his career? Right. So for those who don't know what happened, earlier this year, Jalen Carter was in a car crash, and that car crash, somebody's son died in that car crash, sadly. Now after he got signed, now they're looking for money. So
you treading very lightly on this one. I love it.
Who, me?
Yeah, all the and then breaks. You going very lightly, like you on thin ice on this one, and I like it.
I'm trying to.
That man trying to get hit with no text.
Yeah. But
just start throwing in some random alleged leads, and you're fine.
All right.
Basically, a police investigation determined Carter and an SUV driven by Georgia Stafford Chandler Lee LaCroix was racing in the early morning hours of January 15th. LaCroix car crashes and killing her and her passenger.
This is the dumb fuck that was going over 100 miles per hour, right? At the top of the year. Yeah, I remember this.
Willick and the injuring former Georgia player Warren McClellan and Stafford Tory Balls. What the hell? Okay, lawsuit alleges Carter had a pattern of excessive driving, excessive speeding. So
yeah,
he was issued multiple speeding tickets during his time at Georgia, and was previously fined $1,013 for driving 90 miles per hour in a 45.
45.
And a 45.
Also, the Croy blood alcohol level was more than twice the legal limit according to the toxicology report. So Carter got a plea deal, so he got only 2 misdemeanors charges of racing and reckless driving, and was only sentenced to 12 months of probation and finally $1,000, and were required to complete 80 hours of community service. So,
holy shit! This just like makes me think you only get second chances if you're a millionaire.
Yeah, it's the laws of power.
Yeah.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Georgia football is a very serious thing. So, yes, they will get defended.
He was a top 10 prospect coming into the league. You really think somebody that was like a Luka who's an international transfer player gonna have that type of hell no. Absolutely not.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna bring this back to the kicker from the Bills. We saw what happened to him.
Yeah.
I mean,
the whole time.
I mean, we can even go further back with on the Ball brothers in China.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If you was a millionaire and you was gonna do a crime, the best time to do it was when Trump was in office. That nigga was giving out them pardons, and he was saving the day. That nigga got ASAP out of there, got them kids out of there.
Kodak got party.
Kodak, Wayne, come on.
He was saving everybody just for the black man to get our vote.
This is my thing. This would be the first time I actually speak on it first, right? I usually like to hear y'all's. I like to. This one, it needs an introduction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Henry Ruggs had the same problem like maybe 3 seasons ago?
Yes.
I mean, they resulted in somebody dying, and we see what is the result of that. He's currently facing, vehicle manslaughter, waiting to see how much time he's doing, up to probably 10 years. The example has been set for players.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be specific on football. There are some things you just don't do because you see what's going through. Jalen Carter, I have no sympathy. Not because you play for the fucking Eagles or you play for them stinking ass Georgia Bulldogs, but as a player, your negligence and your view of yourself to being hired that shit don't stick is a bad representation of what the league is trying to show otherwise. You got to be the adult to play this game. And those people like it's wrong that he being sued, he lost one of his teammates. No, fuck all that. Fuck them teammate bullshit. Like, fuck that. You took someone's loved one away, right? Because I guarantee you, when me and Mike was in Korea and Mike was on some bullshit, I stopped that from happening. Nah, bro, that ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was some shit that I can contain within itself. But if something that can spill out, nah, Mike, we ain't doing that. We ain't on this type of time. That's with anybody. I have no problem being a person that kills the vibe, but you're going home tonight, back to your family the same way I am. I'm not calling nobody and saying, hey, Chris, D-Nix, Fazo, Mike, so on and so forth. Hey, this would happen. I'm sorry. I'm not giving that phone call, bro. I'm not doing it. I ain't shed no tears and no funeral because nothing happened to you. But that is the problem with players. They're too scared to be that. They don't want to be on the straight and narrow. They want to be lit. They want to be young and dumb with a bunch of money. Jalen Carter is no different. I feel like his behavior as of now won't affect his career, but it is affecting the stigma behind black athletes, 1, and 2, athletes that are underage. You will make it hard for people now. Because now the next draft class, we got to make sure that your character is right. Because you might not get drafted to your value because of what came up all these other players before that don't make out their first contract, that do dumb shit like this. John Morant. Henry Ruggs. You know what I'm saying? You doing shit that you don't do on the national stage. That's it.
So, after reading all this, right? Cause I kind of forgot about the situation.
Yeah, same.
But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He not gonna last long. Because he already has a history. He been allowed to do this for too long. And just taking some money away from probably ain't gonna hurt him enough to make him stop doing it. He's still gonna do the shit until he take out another life and he out the NFL and going to jail. It could be too late, and then that way he gonna finally learn. Like, I already see how this is gonna end. I don't see him unless there may be somebody in that Eagles locker room tell, hey bro, that shit ain't cool. Which I hope there is somebody in that locker room that can tell, hey bro, like hopefully maybe some of his previous teammates that were with him in Georgia could talk to him. Like, hey bro, the shit you doing right here, bro, you can't do this now, bro. Like, you got all this money now. That doesn't mean fuck it all up before you even get to really enjoy it.
I only thing I'm gonna say is we gotta if I'm a GM, if you have any criminal history, I'm not drafting. I don't want players that feel like they can flirt with them. I'm putting too much money into you. I'm putting too much investment. I'm taking too much of a financial risk on you. If you feel like you can flirt with the law and you can't abide by the team or even fucking common sense, I don't want you. I don't care how good you are. I'm not taking the risk on you.
So
if everybody was like you, we would have never got an Allen Iverson.
Huh?
I said if everybody was like you, we would have never gotten Allen Iverson.
No, don't do that. Bro.
You might be right. You might not be right. I'm saying if I'm an owner, if I'm someone or a GM.
I said he had his run-ins with the law.
I didn't say he was incorrect. I said
no. I'm talking to Sam. He said don't do that.
Nah, I mean I went to DNX fans because we can go back and forth on that one because I got my own take on that shit. But go ahead.
I'm just saying that's just me. I don't want that. I don't want to run that risk because if you go to jail, if I'm correct, I still have to pay you.
No, you don't.
No,
you're not liable.
It depends on what the contract is on.
Yeah. So he said, like, I'm pretty sure majority of contracts aren't set up to where they get.
But even then, so even if I didn't have to pay you, I just have a wasted.
I mean, it's a waste of a draft pick at the end of the day. Yeah. So that could have went to somebody else. Who could be on your team.
And also, like, I'm getting on my soapbox just for like a minute.
Okay.
This is the problem. This is a problem that we have with young. I won't even say fuck it, young black men, because you don't really see young white men doing this shit. I don't understand why. We lean so much on giving ourselves a crutch on how we was raised instead of just realizing what we learning, educating, surrounding yourself. It's too much knowledge out here that you could become so much more better. Yet we choose to lean on the crutch of, oh, that's how I was raised. I was raised in a better. You are a fully functional, capable, grown, logically thinking young man. I understand you make mistakes, but there's some shit that's just common sense. I ain't never been so off where I'll be like, yeah, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna kill this person today. Because people don't think about that. You are who you surround yourself with. And I don't want to hear that bullshit talking about, well, you can stay in the house. You can go to the library. You can stay with your teachers. Not like, in a house, but like, during lunch, stuff like that. It's just that everybody is so focused on fitting in, you adapt that lifestyle. You don't want to be different. You don't want to be different. That's what it is. And then you get money, and all you're doing is enhancing that, aka John Morant. Like, I don't have no sympathy. I don't have no sympathy for young black men, to be honest. I don't.
Nigga, he on his ruckus.
I agree.
I don't fuck with niggas.
I really don't, because it's just like, you're not finna sit here and tell me, I didn't have enough common sense to not involve myself in this I don't know, robbery.
Bro, just said fuck them new niggas, bro.
Nah, but I see where you're coming from, bro, because like we have
common sense ain't that common.
That too. That. But we, like Demetrius said, we don't hear these type of things coming from our counterparts. We don't.
No.
And you can't say, oh, they white people have their own types of hood, because they do. They get their own bad neighborhoods. They do. Like these country boys come from redneck motherfuckers who got their own little biker gangs and all this other shit. Like, they have those same issues, but guess what? They don't let that type of shit be there. We make it our personality as black people.
The difference is when they do it, they keep it in house. When we do it, we like to brag about it.
Like I said, like we make it a personality. It's a personality trait for us. White people don't make it a personality trait. I'm pretty sure if you meet a white person, he ain't not gonna tell you, oh yeah, I went to biker gangs. We redneck as hell. We do all this. No.
Well, damn. I'm fine.
I mean,
hold on, Mike. Whoa, Mike.
Yeah, I'm in the clan.
Chris, let me ask you a question.
Hold on now, Mike.
Chris, I'm gonna ask you a real question. I really want you to answer this.
Wait. Sam, what you gonna say? 'Cause he said, "Whoa, Mike." I want to hear his rebuttal.
All right, so Chris, bro, listen. I get what you. Let me just cut to the chase, right? Because we're doing good on time, and I want to fuck it up. You said people like D Nix or myself. If we was GMs, we wouldn't have certain players to be in a position that they are. But you understand, if you go to places like Rucker Park in New York, you see some of the best talents that you be like, damn, why you not in the league or why you not playing college ball? For that same reason why they're playing in Rucker Park. Their character's fucked up. Nobody's going to gamble with that shit, right? That's worse than having a prospect with multiple injuries. It's like, bro, you can't stay healthy. I can't put you on the field is putting me at risk, right? But we got to also factor in, man, some things we can kind of give a pass on. But what happens is those players that slip through the cracks, they make it hard for the next generation. Because let's say, for example, we get let's say Bronny. Bronny gets into the league and his first offense is he had a DUI. What if they're like, oh yeah, we cutting Bronny James? Fuck that. We don't care about no ASAP. We don't care about no substance abuse program. We don't care about none of that shit. You done.
They become more strict on the situation.
Right.
So now the punishment is harder on the players.
Right, because again, the NBA, the NFL, MLB, all these major businesses, they react. They're not proactive. They're reactive. Mm-hmm. So if you give them situations and it trends enough, they're going to make those tough calls, especially them owners. Because you costing my motherfucking dollars. You fucking with my bottom line.
Yeah.
D. Nixon myself won't be saying this if this wasn't a problem. And players that have this problem, it needs to be deaded because if we give passes to everybody, what's next? We're going to have a full-fledged rapist or pedophile playing ball? Because now it's like, how you mad at what he did, but look at all the other people. Ray Lewis and all of them. Nah, bro. It's like that for a reason. 100%. It's like that for a reason. And it has to be addressed. You have to be more conservative on who you pick that got behavior issues. Because last thing I want is like I draft you the same shit with more money in your pocket. Nah, bro. Because then it hurts the fan base. It hurts the franchise.
Or you get young kids like what that Hooper name? Young Hooper, Mikey Williams. What his name is? One dude.
Yeah.
The dumb
he shit
kid
himself down the toilet.
Yeah, Mikey Williams.
I knew he was gonna go down the toilet as soon as he started getting tattoos on. So he started getting tattoos in high school. I knew he was going down the toilet. I don't know too many players, too many people in high school that got tattoos in high school and successful to this day.
Thanks.
Yo, what was your question, D Nix?
I mean, I can ask it, but I don't want to backtrack because it's kind of a backtrack. But I was going to ask you, as far as mainstream male hip hop media outside of like, fuck it, I was add Drake into it. What are they mainly rapping about? Just a general answer. I'm not talking about like specific artists.
My answers aren't in order. I'm just brain spitting. Amiri jeans, Glocks with switches. The pun that I cannot escape is having a Drake on you. No, OVO was got a Drake. Like I cannot escape that shit. Cars, clothes. What I said, Amiri jeans, hoes. Drilling. Murders, some type of crime, some type of crime.
And who are they talking about killing all the time?
Finessing.
Who are they talking about killing and finessing all the time?
Niggas.
Bunch of bad shit.
So that being said, that's why like I don't like when, and I got into it with my ex about this. She's very pro the white man is keeping us down, and I'm just like, how? I always ask her to tell me how. She can't never give me an answer. Like I literally ask her, I'll be like, how are they doing that? Oh, they don't want to give us the opportunity. Well, why didn't you get the opportunity? Because I'm black. That doesn't make sense to me. So you're telling me that they're gonna give you just because you're black and you got a degree? Yes, you may both y'all have a degree, but guess what? He might have an internship that you didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like he might have took that extra step that you. But I'm saying it doesn't exist. I'm so tired of my own people using that as a crutch.
You know what's funny about that? It's like that's like something for like our parents' day. Nowadays, I feel like you could get a job because you're black and you're just as good as the white man.
That is true.
Diversity higher.
Because it's part of the law now.
And guess what?
Yeah, the company.
It looks good to come in when it hires a black person.
Not like that no more.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like you have to have a skill set worth the employer hiring you, and a lot of us don't have that. A lot of us go to work and think that, oh, I'm at work, I want to do what I want. You are literally, you have to give your job every day a reason why they should keep you.
Yep.
You don't just get in there and then be like, oh, this and that. No, you can be fired at any point. You can't gonna be mad at your job for firing you because you come in there and do the bare fucking minimum. And I understand people going, oh, well, I'm gonna work to my pay. Okay, cool. I respect that. My thing is, don't expect a raise then. Don't expect higher pay. Don't expect more hours. Don't expect your employer to give you that day off.
Hold on. Preach.
Like, that's what I be saying. It's a give and take. I know, like, jobs fuck you over all the time. It comes with it. You didn't fuck your job over when you called out on the 25th when they really needed you. You didn't give a fuck. You're a number to them. They're and they're just a business to you type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like being in our feelings about work.
To you.
Like we got to stop doing that. Like we got to stop acting like every time we don't get something, oh, because I'm black. No, you're just not fucking qualified. So we found someone better than you. Simple. You don't hear Asians making these complaints.
You know what?
Half of them, bro, I work with Mexicans that can't even fucking speak English, and they're making more than 6 figures a year.
That ain't fair, bro. Them niggas got something in their genes. They work hard than a motherfucker, nigga. That ain't
and that's the problem. We don't. Where they work hard, we're Asians, we're Middle Easterns, we're Mexicans.
The Mexicans too. They work hard.
All of them, they work hard. They have 5 cars. They have a nice house, built a family.
Anybody from another country, they work hard.
No offense when I say this. Smoking weed, doing drugs, robbing each other, killing each other, getting fast money, going to the strip club, flexing a few dollars that we got, and talking shit about each other. We focus more, so we put ourselves down more than any other race. And I'm tired of us always blaming, bro. I'm tired of us always blaming every other race for putting ourselves down more than any other race. Why do you think every time they build something up for the black community, what happens? It's literally tore up within a month. We can't have shit. We tear that shit up. That's why our shit get gentrified.
I feel like this is strong generalizations. We all know not all black people are like this.
I'm not saying all. I'm saying I'm not saying every specific individual is like that.
Them niggas, bro. These ain't black people. That's them niggas, bro.
But generally speaking, you have to speak in generalities because that's how the can't go off of the individual feeling, because the individual feeling is irrelevant against the masses.
That's a super nigga. Oh my god, okay. Super nigga.
So I'm gonna side with D Nix, and I'm gonna further reinforce what he's saying. Has anybody heard of the First Choice Act?
No.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say no just so the viewers can know. Go ahead.
Okay. If you live in Texas or Boston, have you heard of the Hazelwood Act?
I'm gonna say no again.
What act?
See,
so the viewers can know.
That's the thing. There are certain things that's been put in place in the last 1 to 2 decades that is being underutilized. So I'll go with first choice because that one blows my mind. Chris, if you wanted to go to Harvard, you can apply 100%, right? And they more than likely would have to take you if you meet the qualifications because of this act. This act has completely stripped away a school's ability to tell you no without giving you a shot first. It's called the First Choice Act. You can pick whatever school you want to go to and you can apply there. Despite any type of disqualification, you would literally have to be not fitting. Like your GPA has to be bad or something. You can even go to school in a different city. As long as you provide transportation, they will take you. This is federal, nationwide. What do you think Ice Cube? Ice Cube didn't go to Crenshaw High School. Ice Cube went to a school north of where he lived at. Ice Cube didn't go to a hood ass school. He lived in the hood. He went to a nice school. He went to a private school. Being from the hood. Who do you think utilized that opportunity? Not us. Not us at all. 100%. So what Denise is saying is true. We don't take advantage of shit. We blame shit. And the ones that take advantage, they get sold out when they don't want to sit here and help somebody else. But it's like, why do I need to help you when I was helped by the same program that's there for you?
Mm-hmm. Open your goddamn eyes.
Like, for example, if I know a lick that will get you money, yeah, I'm going to tell you how to get it, but I'm not going to take out of my bag to give it to you. Why would I do that? Why would I give you my fish if I teach you how to fish?
That's true.
That is a problem. We do not take advantage of what is given. And we ask for more, but the shit that we get now that's put in place, we don't even utilize. Like y'all, I'm not saying it's bad that y'all don't know this, Mike. It's bad that you know about the Hazelwood Act, but anyway.
No, I say no for the viewers.
Yeah,
okay.
For the viewers,
well,
so
for the
that you can
viewers, the
explain.
Hazelwood Act is a military clause. So if you're a family member of a veteran, and you go to school and you use up all your financial aid benefits, that state that has that act in place in their constitution will award you 120 free additional college credits. So you pretty much going to school for free.
I already know this because I talked to my family about this for my
and then we talked about it.
Yeah. But
stuff like that's stuff that people of our time don't give a fuck about because it doesn't benefit them directly. It's not easy. They gotta navigate the most shit. They gotta find more reasons to complain because they don't want to be successful. They just want to be taken care of.
Yep.
I want to say this, and I ain't gonna say shit else after this.
Yeah, I gotta hop into the next subject.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I feel like also we have to stop they don't accept me because of how I look. Then it may have been different, but now you have to understand most, if not all, jobs have a fucking dress code. That's not a knock on specifically one set of people in the world. If your job says you need to come with a clean cut collared shirt and slacks, and you be like, well, I don't have that. I have tattoos on my face, this, and that, blah, blah, blah. You need to me. Why? They have an image that they need to protect as well. So instead of going with you, when I have a certain image that I want, just imagine going to Chick-fil-A and you see fucking a tatted ass gangster with his pants sagging and all the other shit, and knowing that they're trying to maintain that image. You're not finna, all right, have a good day. I ain't coming back here. I'm gonna spit in my, like, shit, I might get shot pulling up to this hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's an image thing. It's an image thing, and I feel like we got to stop doing that. Like, it's an image. It's a dress code. They want their business to represent a certain image, a certain likeness. Going back to the John Morant thing, that's why I said what I said about the John Morant thing. It's an image. You may have signed it. You may not say fuck the kids, but guess what? That comes with the image. That's all I want to say on that.
Good shit, y'all. Honestly, good shit.
Game is tied 102.
Oh shit!
I already know how this is gonna go. I seen this.
5 minutes left. It's 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
All right, so while we on this trail, our HBCUs are being viewed as lesser options for black athletes. I'm starting this bitch off. I just had this conversation literally today. So
I feel like the two people that went to HBCU should start this bitch off.
Really?
I don't know because I don't know if Weatherford College is a HBCU. That's why I was I know I went to HBCU. You've seen that shit.
I'm gonna tell you why there are lesser options, right? the number one thing is competition, right? The competition level is not the same as the ACC, all right, the Big 12, the Pac-12, all right. The competition level is not the same. That's reason number one, right? So that's why if I'm a top guy, I'm not unless your name is what's the name? Trevor Hunter. His name is that went to
he don't even play for the HBCU anymore. I feel like he only they said he
only went there because Deion Sanders. That's the main reason why he went there, right? He went there because his idol was there.
I'm saying though, like they probably went there because they probably explained to them, hey, you go there for a year and we're gonna go D1 to a different institution.
I mean, yeah, because Deion already said he wasn't planning on staying there long anyway.
So, but go ahead.
That's reason number one, right? Why? Number two is we have seen multiple situations where HBCUs do not take care of their students. Not just student athletes, their students. You have seen too many situations where these students are begging admin to give these students the basic necessities. Nothing crazy, the basic necessities, right? They're not us military folks, right? Where we just gotta put up with what we get, right? Because we don't pay for none of this shit. These people come to the college and pay their hard-earned money. They pay hard-earned money to come to their school, right? The least you can do is make sure these places don't have mold, an actual fucking bed they can sleep on, shit like that, right? You think it wouldn't be asking from us, right? And then when they attack these issues, you think as admin, you already got all the money already. You think you attack the issue to make sure this shit is fixed, right? And to make sure you can probably get voucher because you probably seen certain things at that campus that probably need to be fixed, and y'all probably have brought up two people who can fix it, and nothing changed.
Mm-hmm. I'm just done. You get your rocks off.
No, it pisses me off, bro. You don't understand, right? Because as someone who went to a PWI who literally has dealt with situations where like, hey, we need shit fixed, and this shit get fixed like that, and guess who people who come? Guess who the people that come here about the issues? People of my skin color, and it got fixed. So you can't say it's a race thing. We are hurting ourselves. But go ahead, Demetrius. I'm gonna let y'all.
I'm gonna start off with the classroom, and I ain't trying to be on no, again, it's on them type shit. But I'm gonna start off there. It shouldn't feel like if I'm a 4-year university, I'm sitting in a classroom of a seventh grade middle school. Mm-hmm. Like, why the fuck are the instructors trying to teach? You got people talking in the background, distracted, not trying to learn. You're paying for this. It's not like it's public school. You're paying for this. And we can't even get nothing out of it because the instructor has class every second tell you to be quiet. That's first and foremost. Secondly, you have to hire more instructors that actually give a fuck. They don't really give a fuck. I mean, I'm not saying they don't have the same issues at a
PWI
institution, but a lot of times they don't really even give a fuck. There's some of them, like, they care a lot, but a lot of them don't even give a fuck. And also, my school, you don't even know that you're on a campus because most of the buildings are just old houses that got renovated. They don't even bother to build you a school. You know why? From low funding, because everybody wants to go to the big schools. You know what I'm saying? The big schools. You know why? Because I don't want to say because it's only advertisement. That's part of it, but it's also because you want to experience something different. Let's take the kids in the hood. What do they want to do? Get away from the hood. What's in the hood? A whole bunch of ghetto-ness. What are PWIs most of the time? A whole bunch of ghetto-ness and ratchetness, for lack of better terms. I'm not saying exactly that.
I mean HBCUs?
Yeah.
HBCUs. Yeah. I would say like... Look ahead.
So they go there they go there and they experience something different because they want to get out of that environment. And I want to add that as well. And also, it is better funding. It's cleaner. It's definitely cleaner. Like you seen when we pulled up, Miss Jenkins didn't even want to even drop me. It was trash cans. People was out here smoking weed. Like it looked like the fucking hood. I was like, it's fine. But she want to drop me off.
I was in the hood. God damn it!
Exactly.
We said it when we came.
Oh God, when we came, I was like walking around blunts in niggas' ears. I said, damn.
That's how they went to class.
Oh, we on the block right now?
That's what I'm saying. Like it be shit like that. The buildings is raggedy. Literally, y'all was telling me how y'all had dorm rooms. Y'all had a room. Guess what? Me and my roommate was in the room no bigger than this. Had to coexist.
That's crazy. Yeah, oh God, my room was my apartment. I said shit. My dorm. My dorm was pretty much in an apartment. To be honest with you.
You know what I'm saying? But like, just imagine living in this room, bed, sink, shower. That's what we had.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's what we had.
I'd rather have what I had.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Because, I mean, I basically only have 4 walls, and we have public showers, and areas to brush our teeth and shit. But at least those areas was clean. Like we had, like the janitor shit came in there, clean that shit every day to make sure all that shit was clean. RAs make sure that shit was clean. If it weren't clean, nigga, they shut that shit off. They say, hey, this shit ain't gonna be used until y'all clean this shit.
Also, I like to say the big thing about HBCUs is compared to PWIs, HBCUs like to put their heel on, I don't want to say tradition, the past.
Yeah.
They want to be like, oh yeah, we was great then. PWIs are like opposite. They're trying to figure out how to push to the future. Nobody wants to fucking go to a school that's been the same since the 60s.
No.
I don't care. I want to go to a school that, nigga, if I go like this, I can get some paper towels. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got to sit there and pull from a stack of paper towels off a counter. And it's all over the floors and shit, and got wet floor. Like, it's like I wish HBCUs would be like that, but I didn't even want to go to HBCU. They was just the only ones that at the time that was willing to give me a scholarship. I didn't want to go there. It did not.
I mean, and of course you got we're not saying all HBCUs are like this first.
Yeah, no.
Because we got exceptional ones like PV. I've been to PV a couple times.
PV don't. Nobody goes to PV for education. Let's be real. Everybody goes to PV because of the parties.
Yes,
Matt did.
I mean, Matt is an exception, right? I mean, I know a couple people got their degrees and everything.
Reggie.
But as far as facilities, right? I talk about just facilities right now. Facilities wise, PV was pretty much up to date. But I'll also say like PV probably one of the nicer HBCUs out of the ones. Like you got them. I heard Howard was pretty cool. Was pretty good.
Grambling, I think.
Yeah, but Grambling is a really big school who gets a lot of funding. Grambling and Southern. Those are really big, but also FAMU.
Yeah, FAMU. Yeah.
But you see what all those have in common? They all have big sports programs,
band programs at that too. Because I mean,
band
is crazy.
Sports programs. So what? When you have a big game, what does that attract? More people to watch those games. More people to watch those games.
More money.
You have more students, more money, more parties. Guess what? Oh, I want to go there. That seems lit. You have people in high school that want to go where it's lit. So that's more people coming. So if you're lit, then on top of there, now you have more tuition, all this other stuff. Now you have more money, more revenue. So I feel like the HBCUs only get their money off of the fact that football, partying, and band. Everything else comes off of those products.
Yeah.
When the PWIs is like opposite. People go to PWIs like Yale, Harvard to be successful in life for education. I'm not saying they don't party, but I'm saying like that's the initial review of it. You don't hear that shit. Obviously it happens, But the closest comparison I can get that splits the difference. You don't hear that shit about LSU.
And then crazy thing, LSU is a predominantly white school.
It is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't hear shit about Ole Miss. They're all in the South.
I didn't know LSU was a predominantly white school until I went there once.
You don't hear shit about Alabama. It's in the South.
LSU was like TCU, dog.
Texas in the South. Houston University, University of Houston in the South.
Rice.
In the South.
Rice.
Yeah, right there.
OU in the South. Memphis University in the South. Tennessee in the South. South Carolina in the South. You don't get
Personally, I feel like nowadays, if I was a top star, like a top prospect, I'm trying to go to whoever got the most fans because these niggas getting paid now. So wherever I'm gonna get the most jersey sales,
it's not jersey. So it's not really jersey sales.
It's not even that.
So how any idea works, bro? It's about who make the bigger bag, right? And so we ain't talking about it, but I want to get this out real quick, right? Because this is bring back the whole issue with the ACC thing, right? This is why we have the issue with the ACC, right? The ACC only paying their colleges, their sport programs, $28 million, right? Versus SEC paying $58 million per season. All right, the Pac-12 paying more than the ACC.
Sitting.
All right, the Pac-12 pay I think $47 million. All right, the Big 12 pay $52 million. So nobody want to come play for these other schools. That's why Clemson is struggling now. Because Clemson can't get the kids they want because you know why? I can't offer the kids this bag that they getting from these other schools.
I love it.
So now everybody's trying to leave. So now either the ACC gonna have to actually pay these because they figured out the way how to get out this little clause because technically they're supposed to be with them till 2035. So
I don't like the sponsorship. I don't like the fact that kids get paid to go to. Like, I think this is fucking up like sports, in my personal opinion. But to hop on the topic, I'll get back to that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all was pointing out those schools, and there's one distinct difference between the topic we're talking about and the schools that should be a part of that conversation. They don't attach that racial title to it.
Thanks.
They don't, to be honest.
Like LSU, we know LSU. Like, I mean, I'm surprised Mike didn't know this, goofy, but LSU, Bama, these are predominantly mixed universities. But there's the star of it all is the sports. So you thinking, oh shit, this is a bunch of brothers and a couple, whatever the case may be. But they do so much for their students. That is the problem. And I think you went better. Did y'all know that HBCUs used to get funded annually through the government?
Yeah.
Donald Trump was like, so they came to the White House, the people who represented the HBCUs or whatever, I don't know the fuck their names, don't really matter to me. They was like, hey, he was like, why are you guys here? He was like, I just seen y'all last year. They was like, oh, well, this is an annual funding. He looked at them, he grabbed a big ass marker, he was like, here's a 10-year funding for y'all. Y'all don't have to come back. It's a shame that y'all have to do this every single year. And the funding for them even increased. But you got to ask yourself, with that being said, the excuse was, okay, we don't have that much money. You guys got 10 years worth of funding from the government. What are you doing, not just for the athletes, but for the players? Not for me, not the players, for the students. What are you guys doing? Like, fuck the cameras, fuck the exposure. What are you doing to make students want to come here? They don't do enough. Your biggest attraction can't be football. What are you doing? 100%, what are you doing? They're not doing enough. They're leading in the areas that only attract young-minded, foolish kids. The entertainment side. In reality, we all know this from school. College was like, this is what prepares you to be an adult.
Yeah, you had your fun and all that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, college, you had your fun.
But that way you make your partnerships, you get your
connections.
Your connections. That the compliment will be your stepping stone to that next level.
Right. And if you replace those life lessons with, oh, I'm only going to PV for partying. And a lot of people don't know this. PV has a phenomenal nursing program.
Yeah,
one of the best in the South. Phenomenal.
I know a lot of chicks go there for nursing. So
yeah, right.
Nursing and all the STDs that we pass around there.
That's crazy, huh?
Hush.
How many of them students are actually going to PV because they have a great nursing program? Then PV think about parties and fraternities. When you hear LSU, yeah, you thinking like, yeah, I'm going to LSU, but you thinking about the pride of that particular college. Mm-hmm. You think about the prestige of having that on your resume. HBCUs do not hold themselves like an institution. They hold themselves like a fucking school. It's a difference. It's a whole different shenanigan. That's just my thing.
And actually, bringing back up the two school districts, right? We're gonna go back to D-Nick's and his situation because D-Nick's school situation is the perfect example.
Wow,
it's the perfect example, right? Because
some stepchilds,
right? There literally is a bridge, right? There's two universities right next to each other, right? There's D-Nick's University and our homeboy DQ and his university. They are literally right next to each other. The only thing that separates them is a bridge, a railroad track.
A railroad track, oh God.
And there's literally a polar difference once you cross the railroad tracks.
Literally like the saying, the grass is greener on the other side. It's so fucking true.
Bro. Let me tell you how bad it was. Let me tell you how bad that school. And this is in the new dorms that they just built like 3 years ago. You would go to sleep with a peephole, wake up, someone stole your peephole.
Oh yeah. I remember you saying that.
Bro. I literally stole someone's peephole just like get my peephole back, so I wouldn't pay like a fee.
Damn.
They literally sound like
us. They sound like us. That's no way, bro. Like it's like that's like some shit that happened in the military. Like that's some dope shit that happened in the military. Cause they ain't trying to pay. Not like if I lose some shit from some gear, that what we do. We take somebody else's because I already lost my gear. That's what that sounds like. That is horrible.
Literally, like the room next to us had mold in it. They did not shit off. And it was joint rooms connected.
You know what's crazy? Speaking of mold, is it they never fixed it?
That's dangerous.
How wild was it?
I had mold in my room for one day. It wasn't even crazy mold. They came in that room that same day. It took care of the shit. Whether how big or small it was, took care of the same day.
They took them people out that room, moved them into a different room.
Bro. But back to the whole bridge situation, right? The whole grass being green on the other side, bro. That's like, I feel like as a university, you should be embarrassed. Like, you should be embarrassed the fact that there's another university right next to you.
Grass literally green.
Grass literally green during the winter time. And matter of fact, there's somebody cutting the grass. There's somebody cutting the grass at the time we crossed the bridge.
Time out. Quick time out.
What?
4 seconds left. Lakers down by 2.
Oh Lord.
Lakers is gone.
They gone. Pack it up. You seen this going before.
Oh man. Lakers got the ball.
I'm packing it up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Lakers got the ball. Hold on, I'm finna put this on the team.
But that's the issue, bro. I feel like there's pride in HBCUs, but the pride are going in the wrong area.
I don't have no pride in that shit. That shit was just cheap, and it gave me a scholarship.
I'm just saying, like, overall with HBCUs, for the majority of them, the pride is in the wrong area.
Fair enough.
Absolutely.
I feel it. Yeah.
Like I'm gonna give you a bean, right? Mm-hmm. I learned about PV medical program through my aunt. She was a nurse. But the stuff that HBCUs pride themselves on, like, for example, Battle of the Bands,
love that shit.
Homecoming, right? Being a historical black college. Bruh, when I look at shit like, for example, I'm gonna use Rice and I'm gonna use U of A. No, I'm gonna use Texas Southern. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna use Texas. I'm gonna use Rice because I'm from Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Rice don't pride themselves on being, HBCU or they pride themselves on being a private funding institution that promotes better civilians through
They consider
academic.
Ivy League school, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Where Texas Southern is the complete opposite. And it's like, and this might sound fucked up, but I don't care. It's sad to know that you attach race to it, and the value of the institution went down because of how you hold it. It'd be one thing if this was like the Pill of Excellence like Howard or Spelman. Those schools are considered to be top notch, but not every single college that has that title is the same way. They're not following suit.
Yeah.
Denver got 4. I mean, Lakers got 4-0. But I'm just,
Yeah. The tweet. I just saw the tweet. Well, Nuggets. We'll see you in the final, my boy.
Buddy, bye, Bernie.
I love to see it.
You get this out of here.
Oh my goodness. But
I'm just being real. Like my dream college was UT. I fuck with the Horns. I didn't mind Oklahoma State, and I wanted Rice. I did not want to go to no HBCUs. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna go there, and I'm not gonna be focused. I'm making excuses, and then the requirements is low. To get inside Texas Southern, you just need a 2.0.
That's
to
crazy.
get inside Rice, you need a 3.2, and you gotta have recommendations. I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucking with this,
bro. No, nobody's in the chat that was hearing with me that day, bro. So I remember during the time during recruiting stage of high school, right? We had Georgetown, University of Georgetown, right? Come up to the school, gonna talk to me and 4 other athletes, right? And all black kids, right? All of us with exceptional GPAs, right? I had a 3.6 at the time. 3.8, right? Imagine a coach come tell you the only way you get into my school is through football. Like, you will not get into my school just off your academics alone.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. It kind of like pissed me off a little bit. Cause like, bro, you try to say I'm not smart enough? Like,
you said I'm stupid.
Yeah, right. But those schools hold themselves to a standard. Why can we not get that same expectations out of the HBCU? Yes, we want black people up in these schools, right? We want people in these schools, but we gotta at least have a decent standard. A 2.0 should not be your standard to get into your school.
Exactly. Especially
that's bare minimum. That means you do the bare minimum in high school.
That's some community college shit.
Yeah,
that's JUCO. That's JUCO.
Texas Southern has a phenomenal law program. The Thurgood Marshall School of Law, world renowned. Like, it's a big fucking deal. But you would not think of that whatsoever.
Because Texas State is considered a party school.
And to D-Nix's point and to Mike's point, it is sad that you view the standards for a race-specific institution to be so low. And it's not what's being perceived from us. It's what themselves who run the organizations are putting out. So you're saying that we're stupid, that we can't afford to get a 3.5 or a 2.8 or a 3.0 to get into your institution? We have to be bare minimum making it because that's the environment we come from.
C's. A 2.0 is C's, straight C's.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy to me. To me, like, I take it as disrespect.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, I don't mind putting myself out there. I had, as far as track wise, I had the numbers to go D2, right? Talking about the Abilene Christians University, had a couple D3 visits, Mike, all that. Yeah. But because none of them schools will take me because of my GPA, what schools will take me? HBCUs.
We had another player who had D1 offers. I ain't gonna put his name out there, his business out there, but he was a 2015 class defensive lineman. All right. Big dude had an offer for Alabama. Offer from Tennessee. Offer from U of H. offer from the U. Had all these offers, right? You know what his GPA was? A 1.4. And we all speak from people who went to our high school. It don't take much to get at least a 2.5. You just had to be there to get a 2.5.
To be honest,
you just had to show up.
I came in that school with a GPA of a 1.4. I was a senior credits of a sophomore. I fucking graduated with like a 2.5, 2.6.
Like, I didn't try that hard. I tried that hard with a 3.6. It takes a little effort.
Sometimes you can talk your way into a good grade.
Oh God, that's what I used to do.
Man, look, you know how many kids in college, bro, who cheated their way through their degree?
Nigga, I used to give teachers donuts. Oh God, I did.
Bro, I know so many dudes, bro, who got their degree, bro. I knew I was smarter than them, but they knew how to finesse, and because they wanted the degree bad enough, they knew what they were there for. I think with our people, we get sidetracked with the glam of it. That's my only thing. We gonna hit the next two subjects, man.
Big facts.
Yeah.
And we gonna close this joint out. All right. So, Trump found not guilty of rape, but held responsible for sexual abuse. Sam, I'm gonna let you take charge of this one, my boy.
Okay, so this I think the red pill might get activated with D Nix on this one, right? I'm trying to understand this, right? And I know I'm kind of familiar with the law. I'm not solid on it. You can't come to me for legal advice. I can only give you so much, but I'm knowledgeable about a lot of things. So I know you can plead to a lesser charge that is kind of the same description of the previous charge. So you can go from like manslaughter, vehicle manslaughter to like reckless endangerment. You know what I'm saying? Like there's all kinds of hoops and hurdles with the legal system. But this one strikes me a little bit strange because isn't sexual abuse the same thing as rape? I mean, I know that there's some wording that makes it,
the wording makes it off because abuse is more something that was allowed to happen type.
I think if we posting this on Twitch and shit, I think you have to use great, but not. I'm not sure about the community guideline.
No, you can say whatever.
Look, I'll take the strike. It's okay.
Anyway.
So it's weird to me because I'm speaking solely on the charges because he was found innocent of rape but held responsible for sexual abuse and he paid this lady, $5 million. That's strange to me because that money that little clause in the statute of I forgot, I can't think of it right now. But there's a statute that says at a certain age or a certain amount of years you cannot be tried for this crime.
Yeah.
Literally, this lady was in conjunction with the Democrats that happens to be a part of the Clinton, family group to impose this law. And then after it was imposed, she utilized it. So the judge threw that shit out because the judge was also part of the Clinton family situation. But get this, the lady was a fan of Trump. So it makes the situation strange because you said that this man traumatized you, but you're a fan of his show that is nationally televised. That, like, how in the fuck is that not even brought up as a red flag? You cannot be a fan of somebody and then say he traumatized me. That makes zero. That's like me saying like, oh, I hate Mike, but I love everything he does. Like, fuck him and what he's about, and I hope he dies, but I love his podcast. It sounds like I'm a salty fan.
Yeah. That's.
I'm not laughing at the situation.
Right,
but no, I mean, it is what it is. But like, it just like, damn. I'm not gonna say it's a hard hit for men, but it is it's robbing society of justice because now you are bending the rules. At some point in time, there will be no structure. Everything will be case to case. There will be nothing to go off of because now what this was then, it ain't here now, but it's identical. let's go back to Jalen Carter. Should he be arrested? Absolutely, right? Granted, he didn't take the life, but you was held accountable. There's second degrees and third degrees for those crimes. He didn't follow none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? He should have been in the same position as Henry Ruggs, off the muscle. And I'll say this about any player, any color, any age, any representation. I don't care. It's all about accountability and structure. When you take away from the structure like a house, you risk the house falling down and falling apart. And that's what's going on with the legal system and systems in general.
So let me go ahead and cross my legs. I'm gonna try not to go crazy. I'm not finna go against nothing that I'm not gonna go against nothing that saying. But are y'all surprised though? We live in a society where females can do what the hell they want with no type of repercussion. None. Zero. They can do whatever the fuck they want. If something happened and they wanted to wait 20 years till you got rich, if they want to claim it, guess what? You're going to jail, buddy. Even though it's been 20 years. I feel like they need an expiration. They really need an expiration date on that. If you don't do it within a certain amount of time, it doesn't matter.
Technically, there is, but it's just not getting followed all the time. The statute of limitations, that's what it is.
She literally is a fan of this. You know what she saw? She saw a bag. She saw a way to get money. She saw a way to not have to go to work, not have to earn a check, only take a little bit of sacrifice. She wasn't going to take the blow. Yeah, I mean, listen, y'all gonna get on the train eventually. That's all I know. Y'all gonna get on the train eventually. I literally got on. Y'all don't be getting on my lives. I be tearing down Instagram, boy. I be shutting it down. They don't be liking it. They do not like it. I be saying females can literally go to work, get paid the same as you. Say you're working at like a heavy equipment job where you have to lift whole. They think that they deserve the same pay, even though they can't lift the same shit. So you got to lift your shit and their shit, and they still get the same pay. I don't agree with that. I don't agree. Why the hell am I doing your work and my pay the same as me? Make that make sense. Why is it that I literally damn near I don't want to put the girl out there, but you know what happened? And you know what happened? Because I'm a male, everybody just walked away. Now, had it been vice versa, they would have been up my ass with a pole. Right or wrong? They can do whatever the hell they want. That's why I don't give these females like nothing. I don't care if I'm an asshole to them. I don't care if they like me. I don't care if I'm not a gentleman to them. I don't care. Nigga, open your own damn door. I don't care about their feelings. I don't care about none of that. Because you know why? Because the minute shit get tough, they gonna fuck you over. It's just like literally, men are like dogs. They gonna stay by their owner loyalty if you die. Cats are like females. If you die, your cat's gonna start eating your body. They worried about themselves at the end of the day. And that's facts. You don't have to agree with it right now, but you will. You'll come around to it. I'm telling you. I ain't gonna go too deep into it because we're good on time. We're good, but that's it. There are good females, though. I'm not saying they're all bad females. There are.
Yes, of course. This is a general analysis.
And I'm not saying Donald Trump is right or wrong. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, she was not worrying about that shit until then.
I have nothing to say on. I pretty much said everything I would have said. So, yeah, man.
Last topic.
Yes, I'm tired. But
you say you tired.
It's a Fazo tired. But honestly, yeah. I guess I'll hop into the last subject. Oh Lord, I'm not gonna make this long.
It's almost 10:30. It's almost 10:30.
I know. I ain't gonna make it long. I want to say something. All right, should businesses accommodate overweight consumers?
Fuck no.
All right.
Thank you.
We all agree, though, right?
Fucking fat fuck.
Personally, I'm gonna go ahead and step up on the soapbox again. God damn it! I said this shit randomly too, Mike. Randomly in the other chat. I wish Christian was still here because he was right there with me, bro. I feel like the statement I said was I feel like strip clubs and all these places they should charge fat bitches double their price. So damn, I mean you taking up double the space, double the accommodation, double the shit. Like and then later on I said later on, like later on in the week or like a week or two ago, I sent the video of this of that big fat white bitch getting on the plane. And over here saying the planes need to be they need to make bigger planes and shit to accommodate the fat people. I'm like,
I want to bring that up.
And I was like, well, if you wasn't a fat bitch, it would be a regular. It'll be fine. It's the plane actually was made sort of so for like a bigger person, but you a fat bitch. It's different from a obese and a fat bitch. You a fat bitch.
I think it's crazy, and you know, Sam, Mike, if you want to correct me if I'm wrong, this is only an issue here. I don't really hear too much of that shit overseas
because how the food is, simply how food is processed here is unhealthy.
It's not even that, man. It's not even that. They fat shame in other countries.
That too. They sure do.
Like I know in Korea, fat shaming is a thing. Like you a bigger person, you would get talked about. You would get looked at. Like it's a fact. You would get looked down upon for being bigger. I know girls like who are soldiers in the United States go to Korea and go out and like they get stared at just because they're like a little overweight.
Big bitch.
Or they're just some curvy woman and they just like, you know, they look good to us because we used to. But to them, they're like, what the hell is this?
I'm just confused on why are they upset with us for us wanting them to be healthy.
I don't know. That's a whole nother deal.
That's a part of them. Like they always be so they need to be accepting of who we are. Bitch, you too fat to be who y'all are.
First of all, I just have a real gripe. You want me to love you for who you are. You look like a fat piece of shit. But you want me to love you for who you are, but you know, because I'm not sexually attracted to you. Make that make sense.
All right. And then it's not even the fact that you're trying to fix it either.
You built like fucking Barney after he went to Golden Corral. And you want me to be sexually attracted to you. Nigga, you look like a fucking turkey. Like, and you want me to be sexually attracted to you? What the fuck is sexy about a fat bitch?
I don't know. I mean, somebody gotta love him.
What the fuck are there fat models? I ain't never seen not one Europe, London, Russian, Chinese cover magazine model that is fat as fuck. I mean, look like a Red Goose sauce bottle.
Not even that, bro. You can say in darker skin countries too. It's not really a thing.
It's not. I don't
like hearing.
If it is, it's rare.
The number one thing I don't like hearing is when they be like, "Oh, I had a baby." So what that mean? You can't lose the fat? I'm not saying you got to lose that shit I'm not saying none of that. I understand you had a baby. You're gonna have some blood. I understand. You was holding the baby. Your belly got big. You gained some weight. You had to support life. But what I'm saying is, after you had the baby, after you took care of the baby,
what did you do?
Okay.
You sat there and continued to get bigger.
I'm about to say, like, I said it takes a minute for certain
of course
to get.
It takes a minute for a woman's body to get back to normal, and then reproduction, all the organs get back.
That's not completely true.
Still, they held a baby for eight months.
And
My thing is, once you get past the carrying it, and then you get past, like you in bed, you can't really move, and then once you get past all that, I understand that you're naturally gonna get a little more plumper in your titties, because titty milk and all that other shit, this and that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that doesn't give you the excuse to just keep that fucking baby weight.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, if I get fat and I get sloppy built and I get lazy, you'd be like, I'm not attracted to you, and now you done cheated on me. But God forbid you do the same thing. I'm no longer attracted to you. You want me to love you for all your fat, crunchy roll ass curves.
It's just perfectly fine.
I'm not gonna name no names, but that's why she was one biscuit away from me leaving her.
She one chicken biscuit away. Yes, Lord.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
But this whole conversation stirs off the conversation of this lady on the airplane, right? Because she felt like the airport should accommodate bigger set people, right? She felt like it wasn't fair to her that she had to pay double the price that other people had to pay because she had to pay for 2 seats.
You know what? Fuck it. It's not fair that the airline pay for to carry your big ass. How about that?
All right. My thing is right. They are complaining about luxury. These are not necessities. The airplane, that's a necessity. You don't need the airplane.
Shit, you can drive.
You can drive, and there's boats.
Train.
That boat might sink.
Chill out.
Chill. They're pretty big.
I'm gonna use it as a fucking. Shit.
Chill out.
We ain't talking about river boats, my boy. We talking about big boats.
I know.
All right, now we're not cooking them now.
Just shit. I will. Fat shaming.
I
you have all them fat bitches in your DMs.
I don't give a fuck. You fucking seals. You know, fucking seals. Goddamn it.
You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
We're asking again. I'm just thinking. I'm in the field. I'm tired, but fat people are asking for businesses to accommodate them by making stuff bigger. I don't hear fat people ever saying that restaurants should make their food healthier.
They don't need to have some accountability.
Right, like it's junky accountability. It's really just blame shifting. Like, for example, women, like, all due respect, I understand the physiological differences from being a carrier to being a non-carrier, and I get that shit. But I have seen numerous times, and not to mention the numerous programs that are out there for women to stay in shape while carrying.
And right after carrying.
Right. Even afterwards. So you sitting on your ass eating fucking greens and fucking whipped cream and peanut butter, that's cool, but you still are able to still stay physically active and prevent all that excess shape that you got to do once you have a kid. Because who says after 6 weeks this is over? You still got postpartum, you got all these appointments, and then you stuck in the house because you ain't working, because I told your ass to be in the house because you're a mom now, so fuck that job for right now. You can still pick up something that have kept you physically, mentally, and spiritually healthy versus sitting on your ass in your own little thoughts. And that's the one thing that people, that women don't do. They don't want to be proactive. They want to be compensated.
I would say this, and it goes for men and women. Sometimes when I meet a fat person, they are just weak-minded when it comes to
who?
They're weak-minded when it comes to personal health. They lack discipline. They lack the drive. They want to be comfortable, but yet I know for a fact, because I have it to this day, and I'm in the gym. I look myself in the mirror sometimes. I'm like, "You fat piece of shit, get your ass in the gym." You know what I'm saying? So you cannot sit here and tell me that if I'm going through that, you can't sit here and tell me, I know you're just too weak-minded to get your ass in the gym and stay consistent. Because there was this quote that Joe Rogan said, people, fuck your motivation. It's all about discipline. Everybody want to look for motivation to go to the gym. Motivation is a up and down thing like a female's emotions. You have to have discipline. You may not want to go to the gym, but guess what? Do you want to continue looking like shit? Like, it's people like Goggins in the world. We need more of those people. More of those people that's going to tell you, look you in the face, you weak-minded, fat fuck piece of shit. Get your ass in the gym. And you're going to continue to hear it every fucking day until you get your ass. You know why? Because it builds mental toughness. And mental toughness leads to discipline. Is that not how all great programs are made?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about someone who finally under 200 pounds. I'm officially a man under 200 pounds. So,
about telling you, fat
bitch.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't sit there and coddle you talking about, oh, it's okay, Mike. No, until you lost that fucking weight.
Yeah,
fat bitch.
I definitely shunned you, Mike, in Korea.
Yeah,
but you know why? It's because you was able to accept accountability, and you wasn't like, oh no, well you. I mean, it may hurt in the moment, but what? You got your ass up and still did it, and now you feel better about yourself in the long run.
Hey, I can run 5 miles without it actually fucking making me die. But yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta stop coddling these people. Stop coddling them. That's why they get comfortable. If you fat, you come to me and you ask me for health advice, I'm gonna tell you first and foremost, accept the fact that you're fat as fuck. And what you gonna do about it? I'll motivate you, but we gotta change your mental first.
That bitch.
So that's all I'm gonna say on that, because I feel like I've offended some fat people out here.
Fuck them. Fat bitches.
It is what it is, bro.
Stay the fuck out of my clubs. Y'all gonna get charged twice, fat bitches.
All right, hey, real quick. Like, this is just. I mean, it's kind of like it's at the end of the pod, but it's kind of like, hey, closing thoughts, right?
Yeah.
So what I want to introduce is like, what is the trending event that came out within the pod time frame? So right now we're gonna shoot to the conclusion of the Warriors, goddamn, Lakers and Nuggets.
Yeah.
Jokic balled out, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna spotlight Jokic. He had a triple double, like a 30-piece triple double, right?
Yeah.
Are we overhyping Jokic because? Are we overhyping Jokic but shunning Russ for what they're doing on the court?
You said shunning Russ?
Yeah, because they were saying like Russ was stat padded, but Jokic is. I think he's like the only center out the Wilt Chamberlain they average a triple double, at least to this level.
I feel like it's a two-way street, because the thing about stat padding is it can hurt you or it can help you. There's no in between with it. So I mean, even if he was stat padding, which I don't think he is, because I think the offense legitly runs.
They run through him. Yeah.
But for the sake of conversation, if he was, it's the fact that he's stat padding and his stat padding is leading to success. Versus when Russell Westbrook was stat padding, it wasn't leading to success.
They fucking lost. Yeah, I'm not. They were losing. He over here. Oh, he got 40 points though.
Exactly. So I mean, for the sake of conversation, I feel like it's just a two-way street. It's either it's gonna hurt you or it's gonna love you. There's no in between. There's no treading the line.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Yep, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah.
Boy, we cooking, boy. We cooking.
But let's close out the podcast, y'all. We're going. This is a great pod. First of all, great conversation. A lot of knowledge was dropped. A lot of emotions was dropped. Yeah. Appreciate all the knowledge was dropped.
Nice, neat, and tidy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It was no bullshit.
Yeah. Again, appreciate y'all. If y'all want to listen to the podcast, make sure y'all tune in on our iHeartRadio.
Yeah. Sorry.
Pandora, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever the hell you can get the podcast at. All right. We doing great things over here. All right. We're gonna tune out and catch y'all next time. All right.
I got one more thing to say.
Oh, what's up?
I got one more thing to say. To all my viewers.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Where the meat?
All right, yeah, get this guy out of here.
I got something I gotta say.
Get this guy out of here.
Who got the shelf?
Oh my God! All right,
See this? This finna go up your ass.
Hey, LC, Mike got the meats.
You got the shelf too.
Mike got the meats, guys.
That man got the clutch sports shelf.
Hey man, last time we went to gin, he said he was filled up with meat. Remember that.
Oh Lord. Hold on, Mike. Hold on. I got something for you.
Hey now, I was about to say. Hey, hold on. If we're doing that, hey, y'all hold on for like a good 30 seconds. Hold on.
You don't want that smoke? You don't want that smoke?
I want all the smoke.
Yeah, you don't want that smoke?
I want all the smoke.
You don't want that smoke? You don't want this smoke, boy?
All the smoke, boy.
You don't want this smoke, boy? You don't want this smoke, boy? Look down that. Hold on, shit. God damn it. Look down that barrel. Get in there, shit.
I'm looking down the sight. All right. Oh,
I got a bigger sight than you. I ain't missing.
All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You don't want the smoke, boy.
You don't want the smoke, boy.
All right.
You done for. You cooked.
Put the gun down. Put the gun down.
You put the gun down.
Put the gun down.
All right. You put the gun down.
Oh shit! Did it go?
Put the gun down. Yeah. Go ahead and put the gun down.
Hey man, I got that stick too, God. Boy,
hey,
I got a drum.
Put the guns down. Put the guns down. Put the guns down. Put the guns down.
What's going on?
Put the gun down.
You put the gun down. You finna get blasted.
Put the gun down.
You got the littlest gun.
Oh God.
No, y'all put the gun down.
I got a drum on this bitch.
That's why I tell y'all put it down. That's why I tell y'all put it down. Put it down. I put it down.
Put it down.
You put it down. All right.
Put it down.
I'm gonna count three. All right. We're all gonna put it out at the same time. All right. 3, 2, 1.
That's where you fucked up with. You had too much trust.
Hey, no, move. Hey, don't move.
I don't trust you.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Just shit. You gonna fuck around and find out tonight.
Right.
You gonna find out.
You gonna fuck around and find out tonight.
This bitch goes too.
I'm gonna hit you with that flying rising bullet.
God damn me.
Y'all playing. I'm gonna go with the nigga off of Overwatch.
Look at you can't even think of the name.
Nigga named McCree? Yeah, I'm gonna go McCree on y'all bitch asses. 6-shooter. Hold up. Bah, 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 bah.
You don't even know what the fuck.
All right. See ya. Good night, stream.